It's time for Salem Tiger football on KSMO Media. Before every broadcast, you can hear Tiger Talk, brought to you by Katie Carty and Candy Mink at Looking Glass Salon and Alicia Watson at Fly & W Boutique, where head coach Neil Myers discusses the evening's contest with Stan Stevens. It's now time for Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Well, the Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Neil Myers, Coach Salem Tigers, made a trip down to Ava in a game that, you know, on all aspects looks like it was a very winnable game, but unfortunately for the Salem Tigers, again, holding on to the football became a major problem at Ava.
It was. The 5 turnovers in the game, that is a major factor. Obviously, if you can't hang on to it, your defense is out on the field a lot more than your offense. But even when we were out there offensively, beyond the turnovers, not making blocking assignments, not being aggressive when you need to be, that's going to be a recipe for failure as well.
When you lose the opening kickoff fumble, and obviously you're deep in your territory and you have a short field, and immediately the defense goes out, and we made some pretty good plays. Unfortunately, they were able to capitalize, though, and still get a touchdown on a pass play. Then you turn around, you get another offensive possession, you fumble again. Coach, does it go through the minds of the guys that, here we go again? You know, we can't hold on to the ball, or is there not that spark to come back and say, come on, we need to get that ball back on defense?
I think it's more. I think you're right with the first the assessment of it. I think it's more of the limbing concept is what I call it. Whenever things have gone bad consecutively, it seems like this year in a row for us as it goes, and I think what ends up happening is that happens, and that's the first thing to go, oh, here we go again, rather than hey, let's go back out and get that ball back.
You know, it's hard when you're on defense, short fields. You know, and unfortunately for our defensive guys, and not to say that Ava didn't deserve to get the touchdowns they did, because they ran the ball well, they passed the ball well, kept us kind of off balance, but they had a lot of short fields in that game, Coach. When you look at the total yardage, they didn't have that much considering the amount of points that they had.
No, and I think that's kind of been the story for us this year as well. Most, even the games that were blowouts, when you look at the total yardage, there's been nothing that has been excessive in those amounts, but that's because we're giving that ball over in our side of the field and making those plays easy for them to be able to get in there in that regard.
And when you did see some good plays by defense, there's a couple good hard hits out there. We appreciate seeing that, and some good defensive plays here and there. But overall, it just wasn't enough to keep the Ava Bears from really diversifying their offense and keeping Salem way off balance.
You're right, and that was, that's a hard part. And defensively, we want that spark. We want to be able to come out, and we want to keep them off balance with them not knowing what we're bringing or where we're going. But when we get into those situations where our back's against the wall, it really pins us into a place where we're not able to complete that like we want to.
When we come back, we're going to talk about the offensive side down at Ava. We return on Tiger Talk right after this.
What's up, y'all? It's Fitz from the Country Top 40, and let's celebrate the first weekend of October together. Now, last weekend it was Russell Dickerson holding strong for his second week at number 1, what happened to me. But here's the question. Can Russell triple down and make it 3 weeks in a row at the top? Or is someone else ready to take that crown? We're going to find out this weekend. I'll see you for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz right here.
Now, back to more of Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Well, back to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Neil Myers, Coach Salem Tiger offense got a little bit thwarted, obviously with the fumbles, especially in the first half. But coming to the second half, they all started to open things up, got some 2 big long touchdown runs from Sidey boys, and showed some spark, at least in that game against the Ava Bears.
Well, I think we started getting some steps taken right. That's the biggest thing for us is it's the little things, nonstop, especially with this offense. I think a perfect representation of this offense, there's a lot of folks that I know talk, well, we can't move the ball. What are we going to do here? The team we just played was the exact same offense.
Yeah.
So it can be done. It's just a matter of us executing it when we need to.
A long time ago when we first started talking points off turnovers and how the difference they make in a game. Well, if Ava scored 4 times, that's 28 points, and we lost by 28 points. And you look at that same kind of thing we had with Houston, the same kind of thing with Thayer. You're losing by about the amount of points that you're turning the ball over. Well, okay, if we can solve that problem, that's one problem. But then to get the offense clicking, really clicking, where it looks fluid, it looks smooth. Right now, right at the beginning of the game, it looked a little disjointed. It looked like when Cy came out there, and I know he really wasn't scheduled to be the quarterback. You kind of thought that Hayden might be able to play. He could not, but it just looks slow at the first couple of drives. Okay, loosen up, guys. Get out there and just play. Let the game play. Don't try and force it. And you can't make it work if you're trying to force it, can you?
No, and I think there's a little bit of that too, where what I call the moxie. We got to have that kind of the walk, as you want to say it, as we come out, and part of that's confidence. And I think right now, offensively, we are struggling with a little bit of having that moxie and that walk, where we know we can go out and handle it. I think that's a bigger piece for us right now when they come out and they're not firing out as fast as what they are, because there's still, if you want to call it that instance of that self-doubt that's in there. Like, if I take this step, will I do it wrong? Which is awkward because we run it every single day. And we've tried to stay into a lot of the basic stuff rather than really expanding our offense more than what we want to. But it's because we're not doing the little things correctly right now.
Right, and I think we put a lot of that on the running backs, but a lot of that has to go to the offensive line. They got to make the blocks, and they've got to come through. And and it's a timing thing. So if any of that timing gets thrown off, once they give you a hole, that hole doesn't stay open very long. You got to hit it, and that's the important thing. Everybody's got to work in tandem to make it happen.
100%. And you are right. I think a lot of times we see things right off the bat as either spectators or even us as coaches sometimes, and wonder, why aren't we hitting that hole? Why isn't the running back doing this? And it really comes back to, it's the Hogs. We've got the Hogs as a whole. They're your lifeblood. Unfortunately, they don't get sung to quite a bit. You never hear much about them in the media or anything like that, but they are the lifeblood of how well we will be. And when we're not playing well up front offensively, we're not going to see the return for the running backs near as well either.
Yeah, most of the time when the Hogs do get some recognition is when they block downfield on a run, they really nail somebody, or they really open up something that's just totally obvious that would not have been there had it not been for somebody going downfield. And it is unfortunate because those guys work hard trying to get that done. But again, when everything falls back on their shoulders, it really does. When you have a running game like the Salem Tigers, they're the ones that have to produce. They're the ones that got to make the holes, and if whatever it takes for them to get going, get motivated, it just has to happen. I don't know how you make that happen in a huddle all the time. Except sometimes you see the old movies and the guy points at you. You're gonna be a bottle cap, man. You better knock him down. But but it's true. You got to get whatever the motivational factor is. You got to get that guy motivated to excel. And if he excels, everybody else is gonna follow him.
Yep. 100%. Not only that, but then you got linemen that are sitting there telling you, hey, run it behind me. I've got this. And once you get to that point, then I think you've really evolved and came through as an offense, and especially an offensive line at that point, because not only that, but then you're playing together as well.
Absolutely. Tonight we take on the Willow Springs Bears. We're going to come back with Tiger Talk and talk about homecoming night at the Salem High School football field, Bill Schuchart Stadium, when we return on Tiger Talk after this.
When it comes to growing soybeans, you need an advantage. And with Zetavo soybean seed, you get a big one, a really big one. 3.4 bushels per acre big. It's a yield advantage made possible by BASF genetics, proprietary germplasm, and industry-leading seed quality. Talk to your retailer today about staying ahead of the game with Zetavo soybean seed.
Now back to more of Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Welcome back to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Neil Myers. Coach, it's homecoming night. The festivities, obviously, prior to the game. Always a big night. It's in Salem. And then next week will be senior night, so kind of back-to-back kind of big nights for the program. But it's also against the Willow Springs Bears, another SCA game, a game that the Salem Tigers really need to win.
We do. This is a big game for us. It's a big game that we need to win, just looking at district standings where we are towards the end of the year. And then it's a big one. Every game's a must win. This one is one that's on the calendar that we definitely need to get, though.
It's just time to get on a roll, knowing that Mountain Grove, Mountain View are coming up, and you've got to find your way to get better placement in your district. And these are all, they don't sound like big things, but by the end of the season, when game number 9 is over, you don't want to be sitting there thinking, if we'd have just played a little harder, or we just made one less turnover, we could be in third place instead of fourth place. It all comes down to basically what's going to be at the end of the year.
It is. And unfortunately, in the state of Missouri, that's just how it is. You could be 0-9 and go out and win your district, and you can be in the state playoffs. It's been that way for over 25 years, just different formats. But I'm not a mathematician by any means. I enjoy math, but I'm not a mathematician. We've got Coach Carty on our staff, and he's breaking it down weekly, and he gives me I almost call it a college level education of where it is, because you almost have to have that with the way the formula works. But he's going through, if we do this and we do this, we're going to be here.
Yeah.
And there's a chance to be here. And, we've been going through that a couple weeks now, thinking, hey, where could we end up being in the districts to set ourselves up for the best success there?
And the hardest part, and I hope that people understand this in the district, with the way that the Salem Tiger schedule is, we talked about it last week, there are no bonus points for Salem Tigers. So you have to play a school larger than you to get those additional bonus points. Unfortunately, in the SCA, we are in the largest classification of school. Yep. We get no bonus points. So we're playing everybody else who can get bonus points against us, but we can't get them against them.
Yeah, and that hurts, especially when you look at, St. James is in our district. We look at them. They play in a conference where they've got several teams that are going to give them play-up points, and they get those. I think they got 30 or 40 play-up points that they go into it. And at the end of the day, it equals out to 3 or 4 per game that they end up getting. But
3 or 4 that you're not getting.
That we're not getting. That's exactly right. And that can be a deciding factor when you look at how they go. Like right now, I think we have a 2-point advantage over the team below us. When you look at the schedules, of course, that's what we do. We watch film and we try to figure out things and get it all ironed out. And sometimes I say I'm like a squirrel. I'll be watching film and something will come up and I'll start doing the math work on it, or text somebody and say, what do you think here? But, when we look at it and look at our district, we don't see that many other teams doing what we think would be well. So it really gives us an opportunity, even where we're at, to put ourselves into a position to possibly have a home game for districts.
And it just takes some wins, but the kids got to buy into it, and no better time to get that underway with a nice homecoming crowd, homecoming festivities prior to the game. And one of the things with Willow Springs Bears is they've been struggling a little bit, but they're getting better, and you just can't assume that they're going to come in here and lay down for homecoming.
No,
they're not.
As I tell our team often, you got to respect everyone but fear nobody. I will tell you that Willow Springs is a team that I think has been in a hole, and I think they're fighting and clawing, and I'm definitely seeing progress from them. And I think that's I personally think that's a good thing for our conference as a whole, because it makes us better competition-wise. But when you look at them, they've got athletes all over the field, and I would say all over their backfield and all that. They've got some speed, they've got some wheels, they've got some kids that can play. And that can be scary in a sense, because that takes them getting to an edge, and they could be down a sideline pretty quick.
Well, let's talk about their offense thing, since you kind of led into that. Tell us a little bit about what offense we expect to see out of Willow Springs.
I think you're going to see a mix of a couple things. I think they're going to stick primarily to more of a spread type approach. They like the trip set, whether it be a bunch set or a wide set. They'll run out of pistol, out of shotgun. They'll even go under center every once in a while. You'll see a power eye for, I think, a change of pace to maybe throw you off a little bit, maybe short yardage. But it's what I used to call basketball on grass. And, I don't think they wing it as much as Liberty does, but they want to get spread. They want to get the ball and get wide with it. And their quarterback's athletic. He looks like a pretty dang good player. He's got some wheels on him, and he wants the ball in his hand. And I think that because he's got that mentality, it can make him a dangerous weapon.
Yeah, many times you say, give me the ball.
Yep.
You like that guy. That's the guy we want on our team. How about defensively? What can we expect to see from Willow?
We've seen quite a few things. Film that we've got, we've seen what we looked at, and what we've seen quite often the past couple of weeks. We've seen a 3-4 or a 5-2, as we like to call it, too. 5-2 for me means they're keeping their outside guys in, not putting them out in coverage. And so we're seeing that from them, but we've also seen in one of our game films that we saw them also running a 6-2. We saw them running a 7-1. I personally think we'll probably see a 6-2 or a 7-1, because they know that we haven't shown the ability to get to the edge or get deep on the ball on a pass route that we're a weapon with it, not just something that we caught somebody off guard with.
I don't think people really realize it. They think it's high school football, but each coach watches games from the previous week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks to see what a team's tendencies are, and then they actually, during that week of practice, formulate their offense or defensive strategies to meet that opponent. And I think a lot of times they think with high school football, they just go out there and run a 4-3 all the time or a 3-4. No, it doesn't happen that way. And it does take some education sometimes on the part of the kids, especially if they go into a different kind of format where their responsibilities lie. So there's a lot more to it than just sitting there going, well, it's going to be just Willow and Salem. And, it used to be the old Salem wishbone. Yeah, everybody knew that was coming. Mm-hmm. They didn't know what we're going to do on defense, but they kind of had an idea what we do on offense. But that doesn't mean it's not going to change. And sometimes you get that wrinkle thrown at you, and all of a sudden your opposing team, if you are that team, we didn't prepare for this.
Right. And it's a change completely because for us, for example, on defense, we haven't really shown a different look, but we're able to do it with our backfield a lot more with our defensive secondary. But going back to the film watch, you're spot on with there. I'd love to tell you that I get a Saturday off or a Sunday off, but the curiosity kills the cat, I'd say, is the piece, and I start wanting to pop it on there and take a look at it. We're in communication most nights, Friday nights, whether it be a home game or not. I'm not walking back into my house till probably 1:30 in the morning, and that's because I'm getting film ready to send off to our visiting teams.
Sure.
And I do that out of respect because I like to have that done as well. So for me, I'd rather have them have the film ready to go. But then as soon as we get it, it's almost like Christmas morning. Let's open this up, even though we've probably seen them with other game films we've had.
Yeah, probably have.
But want to dive into it and just say, hey, what did they do? What did we see? I laugh about it because as soon as we get on a bus after a game, you'd think that we sit and pout about it for a little bit. We might be upset, but the first thing I'm doing is pulling up Ozark Sports Zone for KY3 and seeing how did the rest of the conference teams do. Who else was a surprise?
How your
loss?
District opponents did.
That's another big one. Yep.
And the thing is, and really, I don't know if people, if they've never coached before, and I know they hopefully don't think you just coach 3 hours during the week, and then you got the game on Friday night, and like you say, after the game Friday night, you maybe get some film together, and then you take the weekend off. There are no weekends off for coaches. When it comes to sports, whether it be football or basketball or stuff, you play a Friday night, you've got to go back. You need to go take a look at what happened in that game, get prepared for the next game, and then get the kids on board because you don't have that much time between games. You really don't. People say, well, it's 7 days between games. Well, it's 6 days before you got to get ready. But then basically the day before, it's going to be more of a walkthrough. Mm-hmm. And, of course, right now with the 7th and 8th grade schedule on the field, it does kind of take away sometimes the opportunity to do maybe things in practice you can do on a practice field, but you want to do it on a real field, you really can't because the opportunity may not be there because you have a different game on that field.
Well, with us, we have to protect our field as well because it is still a natural surface. So if it's been raining of any type, we don't go down there and tear it up with any intention.
What was that word? Rain?
Yeah, rain, which we my understanding we're not going to see for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But, going back to it, not just that, but usually Sunday night into Monday, for example, we drew up, here's a team that passes quite a bit. I'd probably say 60-40. Mm-hmm. Yet we had 16 run plays drawn up that we've got to go through, get that put in. We had probably, oh my Lord, we had a page and a half front and back of just nothing but pass plays that one of our coaches works on Sunday and Monday so that we're prepped and ready for the 2 full days of practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, because that's really the 2 days that we have the opportunity to get our kids educated in a real life situation.
So if you don't love this,
if you don't love this, or in this situation for me, it's it's not just that, but it's seeing the kids grow.
Right.
And
that's all part of it, though. That's part of the love.
Biggest piece of it, and you're right. That's the love of it. May not be just the love of the game, but the love of it for I think a lot of our coaches is seeing that one kid have that moment that says, "Aha." And then it's amazing how, and I'm getting chills thinking about it right now, but when that kid feels that, and you see that difference in how they play at that point, you've reached out and made an impact somewhere.
Yeah. That's the coup de grace. If you can make that happen, if you see that kid grow or you see that kid excel, that's all you can ask for as a coach. That's all you want to do.
Yep.
And then they can take it from there. And if they can excel and you get another kid to excel and another kid to excel, all of a sudden, program takes off.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of taking off, we better take off and get back to that football game tonight. Salem versus Willow Springs, homecoming tonight. Stay tuned. Tiger football is next.
Go Big Blue.
Thank you, Stan. That's been Tiger Talk with Coach Neil Myers and Stan Stevens. Tiger Talk has been brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger football is next.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, United Country Salem Realty, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, American Family Insurance, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardy, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Shelter Insurance, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Prevention Consultants of Missouri, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Discount Bins, Fly & W Boutique, Healthy Dent County, the City of Salem, VIP Properties, Salem Farm Equipment, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Quick Tan and more, Four Rivers Community Health Center and Rocking G Western Trading Post. And now get ready for Salem Tiger football, right here on KSMO Media.
Bill Shugart Field.
Bill Shugart Stadium, Salem High School football field, and it's homecoming. And Ricky, we just had the presentation of the ball by Air Evac prior to this game, and so you have a medical fundraiser going on for Trent Black going on right now, and it's going to be at least tonight and then probably next Friday night as well.
Yep.
But Black Boy really needs your support.
Yep.
And if you can help out, also I think be collecting over at the volleyball games, for the next two home games for that. So please, if you can, keep him in your prayers, and if you can, help out. Very, very distressful situation for that young man. So let's, and that's one of the reasons why they dropped the game ball off tonight, was for that medical fundraiser for Mr. Black. So again, we hate to pass on news like that, but it's unfortunately a part of life, and we hope that he's able to make it through. And again, our condolences to the Black family. But again, medical fundraiser for that young man, please help him out if you possibly can. All right, time for almost homecoming football. We have a little different colored jerseys for the Willow Springs Bears. Now, if you're watching us on video stream, normally they've always been that dark, deep burgundy. Kind of look like champagne. A little bit lighter on the pants side. The jersey's still white, and it's still got the numbers that are still this kind of champagne color, but really is a different look to those uniforms.
Yeah, you're right, because we're used to for all these years, we're used to that real dark maroon.
Dark maroon.
That Willie used to wear. And like I say, they've changed it up a little bit. And like I say, I kind of like it, Stan.
Yeah, almost to the color of red.
Yeah.
That's almost how dark they were.
Yeah, they were.
Well, first off, I want to thank our ladies at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk. Alicia, Candy, and Katie at 101 West 4th Street, downtown Salem. They've been doing it now for a few years, and again, we thank them for their support. Also, thanks to United Country Salem Realty. They sponsor our intro to Salem Tiger football matchups. Bevette Wells is the broker-owner. Call her, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main Street. If you're watching on the video streams tonight on our KSMO Media broadcasts, well, you can check out the score bug that just showed up in the bottom of the screen, courtesy of Ben. That score bug is brought to you by Ozark Overhead Doors. Zane and his gang do a tremendous job. If you need some information about garage door installation, repairs, or even preventive maintenance, want to make sure those springs are in good shape and everything is going good, get in touch with Zane, 314-243-9341. You never need a garage door repairman until you need a garage door repairman. And that really is the way, isn't it? 314-243-9341. And our instant replay that you'll see during the game is brought to you as a courtesy of Hubs Tire Center. They are a 3-generation family business. They've been doing it right across the street from the radio station all those years, and they can handle all your tire needs. Just give them a call, 573-729-5800. And if you need state inspections or auto repairs, they do that too.
Yeah.
Check them out. That's Hubs Tire Center, 801 South Main Street. Willow Springs Bears come in 3-2, but they're 1-2 in the SCA. Salem Tigers coming in 1-4. They're 0-3 in the SCA. And last week, Ricky, with 5 fumbles, wasn't much chance. So the Tigers got off to such a bad, horrific start with those fumbles, and can't blame the Ava Bears for capitalizing on them. That's what they're out there to do. But it really put the Tigers in a hole early, and they just couldn't come back.
They couldn't recover out that stand. Like you say, that we talked about that before. That you cannot turn the ball over and and expect to come out and with the win in these ball games.
And even with all that being said, the district the Salem Tigers are in, as far as football is concerned, is a fairly weak district. So, Ricky, with 3 wins, we could be hosting a game. I mean, I know that sounds kind of crazy.
It does sound wild.
But the point system could work out to where Salem could actually host that game. The number 1 seed will get a bye.
Yeah, we know that.
And everybody else is going to be about 500 or just below 500.
Or below, yeah.
So it all depends. So the Tigers still have a chance, get a couple more wins this year, and they could still possibly host that district first-round district game.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Sure. Looks like Willow Springs Standard won the toss, and they have, I'd say, deferred to the second half.
They're going to defend the goal to the north. Salem will defend the goal to the south, and they will be receiving the ball. The Salem Tigers will. They're in their dark blue pants with their Carolina blue jerseys tonight. And we already mentioned about Willow with their kind of champagne. I don't know what else to call it, Rick.
I don't either, yeah. I didn't realize, like you say, that they went to that color. Yeah.
Yeah, it was when I saw them come on the field for warm-ups. I'm like, did they all put chlorine in there?
I thought they faded. No, we're just kidding.
Yeah, I thought, wow. But it definitely is a different look for the Willow Springs Bears.
It is.
No doubt about that. And so, again, we'll give kudos to their administration. Maybe want to make a little change.
And they did.
Good for them.
It looks good, yeah.
Good for them. So, Salem Tigers will be on offense first, and so we'll wait for the kickoff, and then we'll introduce our starters once we receive the ball and hang on to it, hopefully.
Yeah,
That's always kind of a very important thing to do.
That's right, yeah.
But it's good to see that Hayden Ragsdale's out there in warm-ups, and Ricky, he's still got that sore leg, but he's going to try and give it a go.
Yep.
But we were informed by Mrs. Campbell that Everett is done,
He's done
for the year.
Yeah.
He will not be back this year.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Campbell, you hate to see that from a young man stand, but like I say, I think it's for the best interest of him for his future.
and Everett's such a good kid, and he just loves football.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, couldn't keep him down, could we?
Well, no. Then he comes back to try and play against Thayer. I mean, you're kind of crazy there, boy.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
But he tried to. Yeah, that's right.
Give them a lot of credit.
Yep.
It'll be Creel Gantiuk doing the kicking. Sounds like a foreign exchange student to me, Rick.
Sounds to me like, Stan, that's something that we used to have.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you remember those, yeah.
Yeah, Creel Gantiuk. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Welcome to Friday Night Football on KSMO Media. Stan Stevens, Rick Hoyt with you here. And still waiting on the official to get set in the end zone. Unbelievable. Okay, try running down there. And Granchuk kicks it fairly short. It's going to come down around the 20. Taken there by the Tigers. And trying to make his way around is Deason. And he'll get taken out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Oh, sorry for the Salem Tigers.
Was that Ryan Cunningham?
It was Ryan Cunningham.
Okay.
Excuse me. I thought it was Deason at first, and then I looked up and I thought, oh, that's 18.
It's kind of hard to get it when, like you say, when they're at their angle, we can't get a good number.
Right. Well, 1st and 10 for the Salem Tigers. Here's their offensive starters for the game tonight.
Charlie Otero, senior.
Jaden Hicks, junior.
Colton Mink, sophomore.
Titus White, sophomore.
Jonathan Bettiger, junior.
Silas Boyce, junior. Alton May, sophomore. Case Malone, senior.
Hayden Ragsdale, senior.
Gavin Sapal, senior. Max Schlover, junior.
Break out wide. There you have it.
There you got it. All right, Stan, here we go.
All right, let's see what these Tigers can do. Ragsdale back under center. And again, hopefully that injury is not much. Willow Springs look like they went offside.
Yeah.
Little anxious moment there by number 52. See if that is the call or if Salem moved first. It looks like Salem might have moved first. No? Nope, offside.
I didn't see us move, but like I say, I'm not going to say that we didn't. Yeah.
Well, the way he was facing, Rick.
Yeah, I thought we were going back.
Exactly.
I kind of thought, what? Yeah.
Aiden Messick with that penalty.
Yeah.
So 1st and 5. That helps. Got about 20 of those. We're in good shape. Here's Ragsdale on the first keeper. He tried to take it around the outside, and he is going to make a first down and a little bit more. Went to the right side. Got a good block out there, I believe, from Sapal, and it got him to across the 41 to the 43. That's a gain of 8 and a first down.
No, we got a flag.
Oh, we do have a flag.
Got a flag down, Stan.
No wonder why I couldn't see it.
I think the prelim saying he signaled as a holding against Salem.
Did you see it get thrown?
Yeah. Actually, the referees wanted through it way back there.
Well, we'll take that first down off the board.
Yep.
That's right at the line of scrimmage, and maybe that's why he got around the outside. I don't know who the penalty is on, but the penalty is going to be holding against the Salem Tigers. So 2 penalties and 1 play.
Whoa. That's not 15.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Whoa.
Coach Myers is up there talking. It's another coach. And they went 5 yards too far.
Come on back 5. I thought, where's he going, Stan?
In the old NFL days, those used to be 15-yarders.
I just keep walking, put it down somewhere.
It's right here. All right.
All right, here we go.
First down, and
about 16, Stan.
They still haven't moved the yard marker. It's still sitting out. There's a little confusion out on that field, I believe.
I think so.
The down marker has to move to the ball.
Yeah.
Still hasn't moved yet. Are we determining where the ball's still supposed to go?
I think that, yeah. Actually, it should come up 1 more yard, I think, Stan. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Very good.
Yeah.
So now the down
Now you can move.
marker is going to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
still a 10-yard penalty.
It's still a 10-yard penalty, yeah.
All right. Tigers go in to formation, and the ball's loose on the ground, and a bad snap on that one. Salem is able to recover it. I think Ragsdale falls on it, but it's back at the 18-yard line.
Ooh.
That'll be a loss of 7. So all of a sudden, it's 2nd down and about 22. Ball went right through the wickets of Ragsdale. He never got it.
He never got it, did he?
Tigers got to tighten it up. This is with their pink socks tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Double wing formation. Bag to throw, firing that ball. That's intercepted at the 21-yard line and trying to come back with that interception, I believe, number 25 for Willow Springs. And that is for them, Ricky. Brader.
Galloway, Stan.
Is it Galloway?
Yeah, number 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr.
So Hezekiah Galloway with an interception. So the Tigers turn it over again on the first possession.
Not the first possession we was looking for, Stan. Especially when you come out and you get 1st and 5. Then you get a first down, but then you get a holding penalty to bring it back.
Yeah, Rick, that's not exactly what you wanted to see.
True.
So it will be the Willow Springs Bears coming up. Caden Lee at quarterback. Gets a high snap, trying to keep it himself, runs up the middle, and he'll gain about 2 or 3 yards. Flags come in from all over the place.
Couldn't tell if there was a face mask on that or not.
And that's what I'm thinking, close. Rick.
Yeah.
We'll see what the official's call is, but 2 flags came in immediately. Personal foul. It's going to be a personal foul. We know that. Lee actually got stopped, but I kept seeing the movement going down the field. and they're all going to call face mask against the Salem Tigers. So we now have had 25 yards in penalties, Rick, and we've played just about a minute and 19 seconds, and boy, that's really hurting.
I'll
bring up first and 10.
Just outside the 10, isn't it, Stan? Pretty close.
Well, it looks like it's a first down to me from where that ball is spotted, Rick. So I don't know whether they're going to first and an inch. And the officials, again, are talking this over. From where the ball was at the 21, it'll go to the 10 and a half. Even though it's a 15-yard penalty.
They only marked up 10.
Well, that's all they can. It's halfway the distance.
Gotcha. Yep, got the distance.
But
now it's going to be.
It should be an automatic first down.
Yeah, it's an automatic. Yeah. Now they're moving the chain stand.
Okay. And a pistol set. Lee will give that ball off and trying to worm his way through is the Bears running back. And I know it's not Galloway. I'm trying to see if it didn't look like one of the numbers we had, Rick.
Okay.
I still don't know who that was. 39 maybe, or 23. It is one of them.
Okay.
23.
23. Okay. Braden Scarborough. Stan.
Yep, Braden Scarborough for a yard.
Okay.
Hand off to Galloway. He's just mangled at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even lost a yard.
He lost one or two, Stan.
Well,
wow.
I don't know. It depends on the spot, Rick.
Okay.
It's, remember, it's forward progress, and it's going to be a loss of 2.
Okay. Woo.
So it'll be third down and just about 11.
Wow, Stan.
Tigers got in the backfield quick there.
It's like they knew the snap count there, didn't it, Stan?
Doesn't hurt to know the snap count.
That's right.
If they told them. Tigers definitely got a good jump on that one.
Yeah, they did.
They'll bring up third and basically, I'd say goal, but it's 3rd and 12 for the goal line. Yeah. 3rd and 11 right now for a first down. They can get a first down just outside the 1. Lee gets it, wants to throw, fires that ball deep in the end zone, and it's incomplete. A good job by the Salem Tigers defense to keep him away. Du Bois just would not let the receiver angle in.
Yeah, kept him to the outside, didn't he, Stan?
All he did was get his body between there. And number 82 is their receiver. I believe number 82. No. Well, these numbers are really, on these jerseys, are kind of coagulating up. That's James Dean, who was intended for, but it's incomplete.
Okay.
Number 42. The 4 actually looked like an 8. It's 4th down.
Okay.
Now, they do have a foreign exchange student kicker. I thought they might try and kick a field goal, but they're not. They're going wide.
Whoa.
They got too many guys on the field. That should be a penalty already.
Be a penalty already. Yeah.
And the officials are stopping the play, and I guess they called a timeout.
Yeah, Willow called timeout, Stan.
Coach Logan Schwarm had to break that cycle, or they would have had a flag for too many men on the field.
Actually, there was 2 of them that was coming off. Stan, one come off, and then the other one come off.
With no score, we have, with 9:04 left to go in the first quarter, we're in the first quarter with no score.
No score.
So far. That's almost amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to take a 30-second break and come back. It's Tiger Football on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
I know. Welcome back, Salem football field. 4th down and about 11 for the Bears. They can get a first down right around the half-yard marker. They're going to spread it wide with 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Aiden Lee will be all by himself, standing at the 17. Man in motion, going back to throw. He's going to run it up the middle. He's going to try and turn to the outside. Tigers got to get to him. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Lee from 12 yards out goes in, and Willow Springs gets on the board.
Well, that was easy, Stan. Like I say, he just took it up the middle and just got to the outside, and there was no contain out there to stop him.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life.
And the Bears get the lead. Tigers should have had a spy there, Rick. I don't think they did.
No.
If they did, he didn't do his job. Because all you do is watch the quarterback and you follow him.
Yeah. If he goes that way, you go with him.
And I'm not saying Salem did have a spy there. I'm just saying if they did, he did not get the job done.
No.
But Lee saw that opening, and we saw it open up. As soon as the blocking opened that gap up. But good play by the Tigers secondary. They kept that pretty well covered.
Yeah. Somebody didn't account for the quarterback. Yeah.
They did not. All right, so coming in for the extra point.
49, Stan.
Yep, look at a different guy, and that kick is up. It's no good off to the left. I don't see a flag down.
Okay.
49, by the way, is Noah Wake.
Okay.
So he's doing the extra points, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway, it's 6-0. Bears on top. I didn't understand that. It doesn't make sense. Have to change it. Why 49 would come in for the point after when Gilliuk actually kicked it fairly well on the kickoff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused by all that. So 6-0 Bears. Like to thank our great sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Salem Tiger football. And again, don't forget our kickoff tonight brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. And Willie Strader is your agent helping you with your auto, home, life, business, and other insurance needs. Give him a call, 573-729-4941 or 1414 West Cinegrove Boulevard. You know, the Dane County Farm Supply has feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, all the things you need for not only the farm but your home. Stop on by and see them. They're locally owned at 1716 Cinegrove Boulevard to the west side of Salem at the corner of 32 and 72 Junction. And that's Dane County Farm Supply, proud to support your Salem Tigers. The first time out, by the way, brought to you by Jonah Schaefer and American Family Insurance. Don't forget to get in touch with Jonah if you have questions about the right types of bundling insurance, 573-729-5165. Short kick coming down. It's going to hit, and that ball goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's a live ball. Tigers were a little slow coming up on it.
Yeah.
I think Salem will take it out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Now, why he marked that ball at the 28, I have no idea. Ball never got to the 28. Now it's at 27 and a half.
The kid caught it here on number 11, is the one that caught it at the 32.
Okay, they're going to mark it at 28. Don't ask me, Rick.
Okay.
I'm not trying to figure this out.
Okay. All right, Stan.
1st and 10, Salem Tigers down 6-0 here early in the first quarter. Now they need to do something. Their offense
They've got to answer, Stan.
really struggled.
Yeah, got to answer.
After a nice run by Ragsdale, brought back on a penalty. Then they had the bad snap and then the interception. So now they're going to move to the 35. Why not? Okay. 1st and 10, Salem Tigers. And right now it's only like 7 yards for a first down. They haven't extended the sticks yet.
No, leave them there.
I know, it's a great thing.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Now it's even shorter, Stan. Now it's only 4. Oh.
You know, the chain gang can only do what the officials tell them to do.
Yeah. And what's this official doing way up here, Stan? The line of scrimmage is down here.
I have no idea. Coach Myers is talking to the officials as they marked the ball back to 28, and he got it back to the 35. He had to walk to the other side. I don't blame him. This has been crazy. I mean, we're not in the first week, are we?
I don't think so.
This is the 6th week of football.
This is week 6? Yeah.
All right, Tigers go under double wing formation. Tigers starting to give it off to Du Bois, trying to find a little opening to the outside. He's going to try and reverse fields, and that's just not a good idea. He got back to the 35-yard line, no gain. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Trying to run on the short side of the field. There's not a lot of room to get to the outside. And a real good tackle made by the Bears player number 3, Christopher McCune. All right. And now they're going to say he lost a yard. Second down, we'll call 11. Again, a bad snap. Trying to turn that corner. A little bit of running room for the Salem Tigers. Alton May, and he's going to pick that ball to about the 44-yard line, but then he loses the football.
I think we got that one back, Stan. Yep. Number 62 fell on it, Stan.
Well, the Salem Tigers fumbled the ball. Did not help the cause for the first down, but it was recovered by Titan Shepard. So bring up 3rd and 2. So that's 2 fumbles. We have not lost either one. So that's a good omen, Rick.
Okay. That's a good point.
All right, 3rd down and 2. Tigers trying to get their first down. Ball at the 43-yard line of Salem on a far hash mark. Ragsdale trying to keep it himself, trying to turn that corner. He came to a pause, and he got help from the Willow Springs Bears hitting him from behind, pushing me across the first down marker. That'll be enough for a first down for the Salem Tigers. They're standing on the 45-yard line. Now they try and spot it back and say no. Seriously? Now they're going to give it to him. He got pushed all the way to the 46. They moved it back to inside the 45 with a nose on the line.
When he first got hit, Stan.
So, I mean to tell you, thank you, Willow Springs, though, for pushing our guy across.
True.
Staying in the double wing. In motion. Handing the ball up to Kaysen Malone, who's going to get a yard. And that's it. Hang on to it, Kaysen.
Yeah, they've already took it down there, Stan.
They should have blown that dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah. Started to say.
They can't let it just keep going on like
forever.
that. It's a gain of 1.
Okay. Yeah, eventually they are going to pull it out of there, Stan, if you're going to let it go.
Well, they got more guys reaching in there than you do. Elijah Roberts came away with that ball, but Malone had been stopped for a good 3 or 4 count, Rick. Yeah. Didn't want to go down, but he gains 1.
But
Second down and 9.
Yeah, but his forward momentum was totally stopped. Yeah.
All right. Tiger player really close to being in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Flip that ball back outside to Dubois. Dubois is trying to gain a few yards. It'll pick up about 3. Out to the 49, 48-yard line. They're going to spot his knee down. Rick, a gain of only 2.
Okay. We had to wait for the pitch, Stan. Kind of got back and he come into motion. Almost had to come into a complete stop to wait for the pitch.
It's just not fluid.
No.
We talked about it last week. And somehow some things have just gotten off kilter where these timing plays, they're just not fluid.
No.
You'd like them to be, it's a real basic thing to do, but it sounds basic, I should say.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
To get it all timed right, Rick, it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
And hopefully, Tigers can figure it all out. May in motion. Ragsdale starts moving. The time has been called by the Salem Tigers. 5:55 to go, first quarter. The Willow Springs Bears have the lead 6-0. We're going to take a 30-second break. That timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent. 1104 South Main Street in Salem. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
And welcome back. Salem High School football field, Bill Schuchart Stadium. Tigers face of the third and about 7. 5:55 to go, first quarter. 6-0 Bears. took advantage of an interception, another turnover, Rick.
Yep.
And that turned into points.
Yep.
18 turnovers for Salem this year. 15 of them have been converted into touchdowns.
Yep. And we've got 3 turnovers tonight, but
Well.
we lose the ball, but we've got 2 of them back.
Right.
Yep.
So third down. We're still going to call it right around 7. Ball to Salem Tiger, 48-yard line. Under center, Ragsdale getting that ball off, trying to keep it himself. And a flag comes in late. That was kind of gruesome.
Personal foul. Yep. Horse color.
Ragsdale tried to turn that corner, Rick, and you could tell he got grabbed.
Here it is. Oh.
And thrown down.
That's dangerous, Dan.
That was done by number 55, Elijah Roberts. 15-yard penalty. And a first down for the Salem Tigers. Their second first down. It is a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. Put it about the 37 stand.
Right.
Okay.
First and 10, Salem at the 37-yard line of Willow Springs. Under center, Ragsdale. Trying to keep it himself, trying to go through 3 or 4 different players, and he'll get across that 35-yard line for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Depends on the spot. I think they're going to put him right to 35. That does appear where they will on the far hash mark. It'll be a gain of about 2.5.
Okay.
Second down, we're going to call it 8. First quarter action. Clock running with 5:05 to go. 6-0 Bears in this SCA contest. They'll be home next week for senior night, Rick.
Senior night. Yep. Already, huh, Stan?
Senior night already, man. Doesn't take long. 3rd and 8. Tigers keep it. Ragsdale trying to turn the corner, flips it outside with a good move. Du Bois cuts back across the field. Du Bois to the 10, to the 5. It's touchdown.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag down. Well, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Holding against Salem will negate that touchdown. And Rick, that holding came after Du Bois had already cut through. And Rick, I really didn't see the hold.
I didn't see anything in that. Yeah.
But they call it back, and unfortunately, I don't think the crowd is aware of the penalty. Flag was thrown at the 43-yard line, which is way behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, way back here.
And nobody was even that far back, so I'm trying to figure out what that flag is there for. I mean, I know they call the holding. They're going to move the ball back to the 45-yard line.
So we're going to give Silas, what, 3, Stan?
No, actually, they're going right from the previous line of scrimmage, right? They're going from the 38-yard line.
Okay.
And they're only moving it back. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Ragsdale on a blitz gets taken down for a loss right off the bat. That's a loss of 3, maybe 4. Coming up very quickly for the Bears. Number 54. And that's Kirill Gunchuk. So the Tigers, another losing play of 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 22. Third and long. 6-0 Bears, 4 minutes and counting first quarter. Penalties have really hurt Salem Tigers.
Wow.
That touchdown taken off the board. 3rd and a bunch, back to throw. Ragsdale fires it deep down the field, and the ball's going to be tipped and knocked away by the Willow Springs Bears. I don't see any flags, Rick, do you?
Nope, I didn't see anything there. Yeah.
Schlomer looking for a flag, but none there. And that'll make it 4th down at about 22. So 31 yards and penalties for Salem, Rick, on 3 calls.
Wow. And a touchdown off the board.
And a touchdown that was taken off the board. You got that right. Dropping deep for the Bears will be number 2, John Ball. Snap is back, and the kick angling towards the 20-yard line. It'll take a bounce and then curve back to about the 18, and that's where the Tigers down it. 1st and 10 for the Bears, deep in their own zone. 6-0 Willow Springs. I'd like to thank our great sponsors making it possible to bring you Tiger football, just like Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center. Dr. Ashley Cunningham can handle all your animal health care needs, be it livestock or pets. 573-729-4031 or drop by 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Let's take a look at that Salem Tiger defense as they come out to take on Willow Springs.
Titus White, sophomore.
Toby Hayes, junior.
Titan Shepard, senior.
Case Malone, senior.
Gavin Zapal, senior.
Brody Ray, junior. Max Schlomer, junior. Silas Boyce, junior. Paxton Deason, junior.
Tigers defense trying to shut down the Bears here and kind of stopping that running back to about a gain of 3. The running back is number 25, and that is Scarborough.
No, Galloway.
Oh, yeah, I'll get these right yet.
We're good.
I've been wrong every time. The 3 and the 5 to me are looking alike.
They kind of blend together, don't
Well,
they?
they kind of do.
Yeah.
And they swap positions. One goes to the right and left,
move.
and they move to the left and right.
They will move on you, yeah.
So that's illegal, right?
In our book.
Keeping the ball as Lee up the middle. He's got some running room, and he's going to get out for a first down across the 30-yard line. He's going to gain about 10. Coming up for the Salem Tigers, making that play for Salem was Max Schlomer, but a gain of 10 and a first down. Tigers defense got to stop lead, and that's right now being very obvious. Rick, we have nobody there that's watching him.
Yeah.
Twice now he's been able to run up the middle and pretty much gains about 8 to 10 yards before Salem really has somebody there. Back to throw, Lee trying to get to the outside, turns the corner, fires that ball down. It is caught. Nice catch on the sideline made by number 4, and that is Braden Epperly. And that's going to be for, where are they going to mark him? It's going to be for 14 yards and a first down at the 43. Well, Rick, I just watched where he went out of bounds, and now it's nowhere near the 43. It's up by the 45. Okay.
Yep.
But a first down for the Bears.
Yep, first down for the Bears.
Irregardless. In motion, Belida keeps it himself, and he gets hit from behind and run over by the Tigers. There could be a penalty on that. Don't see one, though. A gain of almost 5 by Lee. He's not doing anything except trying to find a little hole up the middle, and once the lineman can hold up the Tigers trying to get through, they just give him a little seam, Rick, and he just takes off.
Yeah, he just looks and he kind of waits for it to open up, and then he just takes off.
So his design play is just to let them stand Salem up, and then he'll go.
Yeah, he's reading, and then going. Yeah.
John Ball wide to the left, 2 receivers to the right. A trip set to the left, actually. Back is Lee, getting pressure, ball kicked out, and is caught nicely, and then knocked out of bounds.
Oh.
By Du Bois.
Now they throw a flag on that, Stan.
Heck of a catch. I didn't know if he hung onto the ball as it got in front of the Ava bench.
Okay, pass is incomplete, Stan, but I think they're going to call late hit out of bounds, I think is what they're going to call.
I don't see a flag.
Yeah, he did too. I seen it up on the side. I mean, you can't see it because it's laying down.
I know it was a hard hit, and it hit after I guess he dropped the ball at that point.
Yeah.
He had the ball, he turned around and got hit by Du Bois and then dropped the ball. But he's not a defensive player at that point.
Yeah.
So no catch, but a 15-yard penalty and another first down for the Bears, and they are at the Salem Tigers 39-yard line. Rick, that's 46 yards in penalties already for Salem.
Wow.
All right. In the pistol. Giving that ball up in the middle and turning, and eluding a few Salem Tiger tackles. Still on his feet, still trying to drive forward. Is the Willow Springs Bears runner, all for about 3 yards, wearing number 25, and that's Hezekiah Galloway.
He done all that for what, 2 yards, Stan?
All that for, 2 yards.
2 yards? Gotcha.
Gotta love the effort.
Sure. Yeah, he kept spinning out every tackle, didn't he?
Tigers got it. He spin, he turn, he bust, he moved to the left side, spin again.
Yeah.
But he brings up 2nd and 8. Lee standing at the Salem Tiger 41. Gives that again to Hezekiah, and he goes right up the middle, and he's going to get close to a first down near the 29-yard line. Just straight up the gut, nothing fancy there. And they're going to mark him just shy as they'll bring up 3rd and 1, a gain of 7. Galloway just got that handoff and just took off. And with that being said, the first quarter comes to an end. Willow Springs Bears did score a touchdown. A nice 12-yard run by their quarterback, Aiden Lee, and it's 6-0. Willow Springs at the end of one quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the second quarter. It's Tiger Football on KSMO Media.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
I want to thank our friends at Jet Tire and Auto for bringing you Salem Tiger Sports, 800 South Park Avenue, 729-3650. They provide professional level service. They got a great set of tires, and they've got custom wheels and so much more, including off-road accessories. Jet Tire and Auto, 573-729-3650, helping you support your Salem Tigers. All right, the Bears have it 3rd and 1 at the Salem Tiger 30-yard line. Their quarterback, Caden Lee, has done most of the damage. But he's got Galloway with him. He wants to throw the ball. It rolls to his right. He's got plenty of room to get the first down. He will, and he gets pushed out of bounds. The boys came up with a gain of 5 and a first down. They'll take that ball down near the 26-yard line. They're going to mark him, I think, at the 27.
Okay.
So a gain of 4, 4th first down for the Bears. Tigers got to come up with something creative on defense here, Ricky.
Yeah, they've got to. We give up too many yards on first down, Stan. We got to make them go a little bit harder than that. Yeah, they're getting easy. Like I say, when you come up 3rd and 1, you can pretty well throw anything at Salem Tigers on that.
I would recommend a spy on Lee. Just have him sit there.
Somebody got to, like you say, just take control of him. Yep.
You've got to pay attention to everything that he can do, and he's very shifty. Just a sophomore too. Gets it again, gets it off to Galloway. Galloway trying to find some running room. He'll get down to just about the 25. I think they're going to mark him just inside the 25. It'll be a gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd down and almost 3.5. So maybe we'll call it 2nd down on a short 7.
There you go.
10:46 to go in the half. The second half start brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. If you have questions about the right types of insurance, get in touch with Willie. He can answer those. 573-729-4941 at 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Lee gets it. Waiting, trying to take off. He doesn't get very far this time. Tigers bring him down from behind. Good pursuit there by the Salem Tigers. And I think he lost about a half a yard. Maybe a yard. Now they kind of mark it back on the inside of the, or I should say the Salem side of the yard marker.
There we go.
So bring a third, and we're going to call it a long 7.
Yeah. Of course, this is 4-down territory, huh, Stan?
You bet you it is.
Come on, defense. Defense needs to stop here, Stan, and get the ball back.
See if they can do so. 9:50 and counting. First half, 6-0 Bears. Cade Lee, their quarterback, waits. Has Galloway next to him. Wants to throw. Gets a block, fires that ball out. Caught. Trying to get down the sideline, cutting back against the grain. And getting down to about the 20 is number 8 for the Bears. And that is Jeremiah Galloway. You got Hezekiah Galloway and you got Jeremiah Galloway. And Galloway made that catch. It'll bring up a 4th and 3. Ball just inside the 20-yard line. See the Tigers can hold them here. On a near hash mark. I'd almost bet Lee's going to take it himself. Now he looks back. It's a play change by their coach, Schwelm. Getting that ball is Lee. Wanting to run, being chased down. He's thrown down for a loss.
Let me say, Paul, Stan.
Gavin on the blitz took him down for a loss all the way back to the 32-yard line. He came through. He shot that gap. Lee had no chance.
Yep.
And Sapah throws him down for a loss.
13, Stan?
Almost, I was going to say, almost 13. 13. Don't know where we're going to spot it yet, Rick.
Okay. I'm going to put 13 on the board.
Go ahead, put it down.
All right. Wow. Nice
Ball
job.
at the Salem Tiger 32-yard line. Great job by Sapah.
That's what we needed.
He took Lee away from before he could get started. Then he had to change directions.
Yeah. Nice job.
Gavin did not let go.
Job, Gavin.
Inbounds line to the right. Tigers give it off to Du Bois. Du Bois a little bit of a hole, but lost the football. Are they going to mark him down there?
We must have got it back, Stan.
I guess he did. That ball looked like it was coming loose.
I think it did come loose, Stan. I think you're right.
Pretty sure it did.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think that ball did come out. Yeah, I believe Salem found it.
Salem got on it, but yeah, you're right.
Second down and about 6. Well, that's down 3 times. We've lost the ball. We've been able to get it back all 3 times.
Yep.
But you can't keep doing that.
Nope.
Hallinar wide to the left side. Du Bois in motion. Coming to the outside is Ragsdale, and he's trying to dive forward. He'll pick up about 2. Out to the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up third down, about 4. Tigers like running to the left, but they always keep the ball in that hash mark, so you're always running the short side of the field. So you can't extend the field very far.
Yeah.
Now, if you're super successful all the time, that's great. But if you're not, you may want to change that up because they're looking for it. Trying to hand that ball off, and it's going nowhere. As the handoff went to Du Bois, but he absolutely got nothing. He was stood up right at the line of scrimmage to bring 4th down. Salem's going to have to punt. This time they're trying to run to the right side, but by the time that they wanted to give that ball off to Du Bois, Ragsdale and Du Bois were side by side.
Yeah.
And the Willow Springs Bear player had both.
Yeah, I'll just take them both. Yeah.
Just grab who's ever out there.
Just grab both of them.
Snap is back, kick is off.
Kick.
Nice driving kick. Did that touch a Bear player? No,
that was close, Stan.
It was very close.
Very
They'll down it at the 20-yard line. Nice kick by Will Land. He really got into that one, the lefty did. I was kind of surprised, Rick. Will's not a real big guy, but he got a boomer off there.
Yeah, that ball carried pretty well too, Stan.
So the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bears. I'd like to thank your friends at the Salem License Office for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Remember, if you have questions about the licensing of your vehicle or your license, like a driver's license or real ID, go by 1104 South Main Street or call 573-729-8305. Salem License Office, proud to support your Salem Tigers. 6-0 Bears. Let's see if the defense can do it again. Tigers offense still struggling, Rick, to try and get some fluidity.
Yeah, can't get anything going, yeah.
It's like a drummer without a cadence. You're going to be off that half beat or whatever beat, and it doesn't look right, and it doesn't usually work very well.
No, it doesn't.
So right now, maybe a little bit deliberate, or maybe just trying not to fumble. I'm not quite sure it is. Lee has it, wants to throw. Going back, gets chased. He's got a lot of room to the outside. Still running, wants to throw the ball down. Keeps it downfield, and the ball is knocked down.
Woo.
And then the Bear player took the Salem player out of bounds, Du Bois, and no flag there. Yeah, I mean, that kind of run Du Bois almost over the bench down there. That was John Ball. That's a pretty good throw by Caden Lee on the run, though, Rick. That's about a 35-yard throw. Second down and 10 from the 20. Tigers kept pursuit. Lee was either going to lose about 5 yards or just throw it incomplete, and he tried to go for that deep throw.
Almost got it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Nope.
And a pistol. They'll hand that off to Galloway. He's hit from behind the line and taken down. And the ball comes loose, and the Salem Tigers have it. Salem Tigers have it. Coming up with that ball was Drake Smith, the freshman.
Let me have that.
Yeah.
That's mine. Here we go.
And Smith bounced on it right around the 18-yard line.
He's seen that, and he just pounced on that in a hurry, Stan.
So good to see that. And he had a great game last week at Ava, the freshman.
Yep.
Well, he's in there. The Tigers now have good field position, something they have not had many times here this season. Ragsdale giving that ball off up the middle and trying to work his way through. And now I think another fumble, Rick, and it is another fumble, and this time the Bears have it. Alton May fumbled that ball at the 14-yard line. Carrying a little bit too far out in front, and the Bears pulled it out at the 13. So as soon as the Tigers get good field position, they give it right back.
Defense has to come right back out on the field, Stan.
A 7-second drive, Rick. That's not enough. So the Bears dodge a bullet there. Can't hold that ball out off your wrist, and that just does not work. Now they watch it in the NFL. Those guys are a little stronger and a little bigger. Still not recommended. And the Tigers trying to stop the run up the middle by Galloway, and he'll gain 2. Hezekiah just trying to worm his way through there, and I don't even know if he got 2. Maybe he got only 1.
Yeah, he didn't have much there, Stan. It was a good job by the Tiger defense.
Second down and 9. 5:44 to go first half, 6-0 Bears. Big stop on 4th down by the Tigers. Now they got to try and keep it down here so the Tigers offense can get some decent field position if they can make him punt. Lee waits with a full backfield. Wants to throw the ball, fires that ball out. It is caught, and again, a missed tackle by the Salem Tigers is going to give up a first down. That pass caught by Baugh, and that'll be an 11-yard gain, a first down for the Bears. Can't miss the tackle when they make the catch. You got him in your sights. You got to take him down, or hold him still. Don't let him just snap out of your grasp.
Yeah, you got to hang on, like you say, for more help to come.
That is the 5th first down for the Bears in this first half. Salem has 2. That one definitely could have been averted. But it's a first down for the Bears. Again, they had too many guys on the field. Now they're changing up. Bringing in Scarborough, and then they have to call timeout. Again, we're probably going to be tested for that 12 men on the field.
Yep.
And they need to decide I think we'll take a timeout and hold down to that 5 yards. What do you think?
You bet.
Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Remember, they have a guide that can help you with all your questions when you're buying a home. Know what you need to look for? Probably not. Get in touch with Jonah, 1104 South Main Street here in Salem. 6-0 Bears back in 30 seconds. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
And welcome back, Salem High School football field. It's second quarter, 4:42 left to go in the half on this homecoming night. And Rick, I need to congratulate Maggie Hogan for being crowned the homecoming queen tonight by last year's homecoming queen, Kenzie Owens. Ball handed off late, and nice run, though, up the middle by Callaway, and he'll get another first down up to the 35-yard line. No, they're actually they're gonna mark it short, and they already moved the flags.
They already moved it, yep.
Well, the one official called it a first down, then they moved it back a yard. So I give them 10 now, but still a first down.
Still a first down, yep.
Three receivers in the pattern, make it 4. As they put Callaway up there. Lee wants to run himself up the middle, has a hole, turns the corner, gets away from one Tiger, gets away from two Tigers, still on his feet to midfield and steps out of bounds after a 15-yard gain. See where they mark him. They mark right at midfield, Ricky. That's actually 16, but
okay. Gotcha.
Still going to be a first down.
Still first down. He just sets back, stand like you're talking about, and he just waits. And once it opens up, he takes off.
Yeah, he's not looking for a big seam. No. He's just looking for it to get created so he can get through there.
Once he sees where everybody goes, he just takes off.
And then the Tiger secondary is backing out, thinking it's pass. And he's got a lot of green in between.
Yep.
Got to give credit to Cade Lee and his sight. Big hole up the middle again. Callaway still on his feet. Gets taken down from behind after another first down run. A gain of 11, maybe 12. They'll mark him at the 39. That'll be a gain of 11 and a first down. Just a big burst right up the middle. Nothing fancy.
Boom.
Well, Willow Springs has not really done anything here, Rick. Callaway's going to check out. He needs a breather.
Yep.
He's running for 2 long runs of over 10 yards here on 2 of the last 3 plays.
Yep.
Ball goes wide to the right side. And wide to the left side is McCune. Single setback of Scarborough, but here goes Lee again. Lee turns to the outside, back to the inside, and he's going to pick up 8. Taken down by Du Bois. Coach Myers and I are talking on Tiger Talk, Rick, about watching the hips. Don't worry about the head.
Yeah.
Just watch the hips. The hips don't lie. And right there is a classic example where Lee came through. His hips were pointed straight. His head was going to the outside, and the Tiger player followed the head.
Yep.
Or the upper body.
Or the upper body, yeah.
You don't need to. The hips are telling you which way he's going to run.
Yeah.
But it's, that's something that has to be learned.
Yeah, yeah. And you can't, like you say, I mean, he's watching the head instead of the hip.
Exactly. Second down and 2. Scarborough back with Lee. He's going to lead the charge. Lee with a run, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of 3. I think he has another first down. Should be another first down. They're already moving the flags, but the official hadn't even spotted the ball. 9 first downs in this first half for the Bears. 2:38 and counting. And this has been a pretty impressive Willow Springs drive.
Yeah. And nothing fancy, Stan.
No.
I mean, they're just taking what the defense is giving them.
Tigers got to come up with some kind of defensive stop here.
Yeah. Need a negative play here on first down, Stan.
Force a fumble, do something. 5 receivers in the pattern. Man cutting through. Lee wants to run to the right side. He's going to try and pass it now. He does. He fires that ball out, and it is off the hands of the intended receiver, and that is going to be McCune. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. I don't see any flags down. Well, you never know.
I know.
2:07 to go in this first half. I want to thank our friends at On the Spot Auto Glass for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Check them out on Facebook or call 573-247-3608. What they do is write in their name. They change out your auto glass on the spot. Let them do that for you. On the Spot Auto Glass, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Lee again trying to find some running room off the left side. Turns that corner, gets a block. Actually, there's a nice hold there, but I don't think they called it.
Nope.
Can see it up here from the box, but he probably couldn't see it on the field. A gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, we got a hold on the far
on the
side.
other side?
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a flag down. Maybe they saw that hold all the way across.
Maybe he did.
It was a pretty obvious hold, I will say that. Tiger player is trying to come up, and you can see him holding on to the jersey.
Him.
Yeah,
he just grabbed him.
Holding against the Bears.
Yeah, he's seen it.
He's got good eyes. From that side of the field, Rick. He's got real good eyes. The Tigers should take that penalty and make it 2nd and 20.
I hope so.
I don't know. There's not much discussion. So they'll move the ball back to about the 38-yard line. For the Bears, that is their 3rd penalty.
Yeah. 10, out of back, the Bears up 10 yards. Bring up 2nd and 20, Stan.
Yes, sir. Ball to 37, almost 38-yard line. They trip up on the left side. They want to throw that ball, firing it out, and that ball is caught again nicely down the sideline. And getting a first down, I think, very close to it, down around the 15-yard line is number 8, and that's Galloway, the other Galloway.
Yeah.
Very close to a first down, Rick. That's almost 20 yards. They got it.
They're going to give it to him? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So a 21-yard gain on that pass. That's the 2nd time they've had that play going to the outside, Rick.
Wow.
Galloway's got some speed once he gets the ball. No linebacker went over and got him.
Nope. Couldn't catch him.
Couldn't catch him. Lee has it, looks around to the right side. Big hole, he gets crushed. He got crushed. Coming over, making a nice play was Drake Smith, man. He popped him after no gain.
Wow.
It looked like a big hole was there, and Smith came from his middle linebacker spot, and he just pummeled him.
Enough of that, right? Wow.
Down to 1:05 left to go. Bears with 1 timeout left, and we're down to just about a minute left in the first half. Ball at the Salem Tiger 13, 14-yard line. Trips to the right side. Double tight end to the right side. Lee wants to go that way, wants to pitch that ball out, getting it out to Galloway, and Galloway's taken down for a loss of 1. He's taken down out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 44 seconds left. The ring should bring up 3rd and 11.
The referee said keep it running, Stan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did. I seen him wind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not against that.
Yeah, me neither.
Now the situation right now, I'm not sure the Bears are aware of it. Down to 25 seconds left. Rick, they have a timeout. You'd think they'd call it. 3rd and long. Down to 20 seconds left. Lee goes back, wants to throw, fires that ball into the middle. Caught there and trying to maneuver his way through and get around, trying to get a block and going in.
Touchdown. No, he's going to put him out on the 1, isn't he?
He's out of bounds about the 1. Yes.
Is that where he put him?
And with 5 seconds left. Just a little floater right in the middle of the field of ball. Ball turned right through the middle of the field. No Tiger got to him. And then he almost got to the end zone. And now the Bears pushed their last time out. And we have a 6-0 lead that could get extended as the Bears are right there on the goal line. 1st and goal at the 1, but only 5 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. 6-0 Bears. It's Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
That timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance. Jonah Schaefer, your agent. Remember, if you need to speak with him, get in the Crossroads Shopping Center and visit with Jonah. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Thought they might try a field goal here. They're going to have
swinging gate, Stan?
Swinging gate.
Yep. Timeout, Salem.
Now the Tigers call timeout. And Lee will come back. Well, the thing with a swinging gate, you don't have to match up to their lineman across. The only thing you got to do is make sure they can't get a receiver wide open because you can't get to them.
True.
So you got to have somebody over there, but
got to have at least like you say, to take that receiver away.
Well, and the thing is with swinging gate like that, Rick, if you don't get over there, they put the receiver, they have them drop back 2 feet, 3 feet, throwing the ball, and you've got the blockers already in front of you.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see after that timeout by the Tigers. We're going to keep it here. I want to thank one of our sponsors because they do a tremendous job of helping us bring you Salem Tiger Sports. High Technology Junkyard at 37228 Highway 72 North. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Talk with Chris at 573-453-0418. He can repair your TVs and computers and even some of your monitors. He has refurbished monitors there, very cheap. Pick those up and other electronics, too, that he has worked on and corrected. Check it out at Technology Junkyard. Or, again, just drop on by Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and check out the stuff that he has available. Proud to support your Tigers, Technology Junkyard. All right. Let's see if they come back out of swinging gate. They probably won't. But they might.
It's true.
Yep, they are. They're going to come right back out with it again. So from the 1, Lee will step back. 5 seconds on the clock. Left in the half. Lee gets it, wants to run to his left, trying to get to the outside. Stops, throws that ball in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Wide open was Baugh. He just strutted the play out, Rick, and Baugh just stood right in the back.
Yeah. Just throw me the ball.
1 yard pass. And the Bears take a 12-0 lead. And there is absolutely no time left on the clock.
Yeah. I'm going to try it again here, Stan.
Swinging a way to the left side. So Lee, take it. He's just going to run right through the middle, and looks like he's in. But no sign by the officials. No, they're going to say his knee was down before he crossed the lines. The two-point conversion fails. Good job by Salem there. Rick, I actually thought that he had gotten over the line, but probably after his knee came down.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Stan. Like saying,
I mean, they have him right at the line.
So
he's even, Baugh is even asking about it. But the officials say no. The two-point conversion fails. And so Salem Tigers here at halftime on their homecoming night trail the Willow Springs Bears by a score of 12-0. Tigers had some chances, Rick, and you hate to see that when they had that fumble recovery to them turn it right back over.
We just give it right back.
That was just a momentum, just killer.
Yeah.
After you got that big fumble recovery, but Tigers could not capitalize, and that's all what the learning process is you got to get those, like the other teams have done to us this year. You fumble, they score.
That's right.
We are not able to do that.
We're not. Yeah.
And that's a big reason the Salem Tigers are 1-4 on the season. 12-0 Willow Springs Bears. We're going to take a 3-minute break, come back with some stats here from the first half. When we return, it's Salem Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
Well, we welcome you back to the Salem High School football field. It is halftime, and it is a 12-0 Willow Springs Bear lead, and the Salem Tigers offense, Rick, has really struggled. And again, turnovers have kind of been a big part of that. Just really 2 turnovers, but coming again at key times, especially once when you had good field position inside the 25-yard line, and then you turn the ball right back over. Really put a detriment into the Tigers' offensive scheme, but they just had really nothing going in that first half, and too many plays for losses, Rick.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like I said, and if you kind of looked and you just added up the Salem play, Stan, I mean, you're not looking at very many offensive plays.
When you try and figure out,
about 13 plays is all we had, Stan.
You know, you try and figure out what the Tigers have to do to get that offensive struggle corrected. I don't have an answer to it, Rick, because we've been noticing for the last couple of weeks, no fluidity in the offense. They're really struggling to try and create or make a hole, and if they do, they can't hold it very long, or the Tiger running backs aren't able to hold on to the ball. There's just always been something, but you can't just put your thumb and say, "Well, this is it.
This is what we got to fix." It's not.
It's not just one thing.
It's not. Yeah.
But Rick, in this second half, unfortunately, we saw like 3 or 4 bad tackles.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing you can do. You get a pass reception, the guy's there, and you go up to tackle him. You got to make sure you tackle him. You just can't grab him around the legs and hope he'll stay down and go down.
Yep.
And you're watching the Willow Springs Bears receivers just turn and run out of those tackles and go.
Yeah, they're not going to go down easy, Stan. I mean, we've seen that all night long, even with the running backs and the wide receivers, Stan. I mean, when they get hit, they're still spinning and trying to go.
Absolutely. And we saw a couple of really hard runs up the middle. Didn't get much yardage, a couple yards, but when you really think about it, the Galloway kid had a real couple hard runs. You didn't see a lot of the glamour out of those because they were just, I kind of call them tunneling runs. You're trying to tunnel your way out of that problem.
Yep.
But, you know, you had the Galloway kid. He was playing real well. And then you had Scarborough with a couple of big hard runs. So you can see right now that the Willow Springs Bears have the advantage of the Salem Tigers because they're able to actually open up some holes. And that Galloway kid had out of 3 plays, he had 2 runs of over 10 yards, getting first downs.
Yeah, and then you take Mr. Lee back there, Stan. I mean, he's standing back there as a quarterback, and once he sees a hole open up, he just goes. I mean, I've got to hand it to him because he kind of sets back and he waits, and if he sees a hole, whether it's inside or outside, it don't take him very long, and he's gone.
No, and one of the things that we talked about is having a spy put on, especially after that first run. Okay, maybe he got away with that one. You think, okay, he got away with that. The second one, he does exactly the same thing when he's waiting for that hole to open. And then the Tigers have already committed to guys going on the outside and going all over, and nobody's in the middle of the field to even make him have to deviate from a path. He can just run right up the gut. That's not what you want to see out of your defense. And grant you, yes, we have a freshman playing linebacker, but I don't care who you put as his spy.
Yeah.
He just can't go anywhere. He's got to keep about a 10-yard distance. If he starts taking off up the middle, that spy's got to go get him. He's got to at least hit him and hold him.
Yeah, he's got to.
Even if he can't bring him down, he's got to start to impede the progress of these guys. And we just really right now, as of tonight, Salem Tigers, with the exception of maybe a handful of plays, Rick, they have not impeded the progress of the Willow Springs Bears.
No, you're right. You're right because it looks to me like you say what they're doing. They're just spreading the Tigers out. And when they're spreading them out, they got guys all over the field, and then the offensive line comes off, and they just kind of open up a little gap, and Lee just waits, and then he says, "Hey, there it is, I'm gone," and he goes.
Or they give it to Galloway, who's a good hard runner, and he just goes up the gut. All he needs is a seam.
Yeah. And he's standing right beside, he's standing beside Lee, so he's just, whatever Lee sees, when Lee sees it, he just gives him the ball and let it go.
And the Tiger offense, in all honesty, we've had a couple. We reported there's only 2 fumbles. That's 2 fumbles lost. But there's been 4 fumbles for the Salem Tigers, and they have been able to recover 2 of them back. Yeah. But when you keep fumbling the ball, Rick, you can't get any momentum moving forward.
No.
And I people say, well, the fumbles happen. Fumbles do happen, but we're watching our guys carrying the ball, and they're not carrying it safely. They're up in around their wrist with the point of the football in their hand. Well, that's not a secure hold. Yeah, all somebody has to do is grab that hand or grab the ball, and
it's gone. It's out of there.
We're not talking guys like Mr. Henry for the Titans.
No,
I mean I should say for the Titans for the Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean that guy could swallow a football with his hand. We're talking about guys who are sophomores, maybe juniors, who are trying to put that hand. They don't have that kind of strength in that forearm. Got to be covered up. Got to be pushed into the crutch here, and it's got to be held.
Yep.
So let's take a look at some stats from that first half. Rick, let's talk about the Salem Tigers. There's just not much to report.
Yeah, you're right, Stanley. And the Salem Tigers could not muster much, Stan. We in the rushing side tonight, Stan. We only got 12 yards of rushing, and we have no passing yards. So we only ended up with just 12 yards of this first half.
And 2 first downs.
Yeah, and like you say, we were talking about before, and we've only ran 13 plays.
13 offensive plays.
Yes.
You know, and you had back-to-back fumbles on one play where Salem got it on offense and turned it right back over. And then you saw the Willow Springs Bears, in credit to what their team's strategy is right now, they took that ball from inside the 20, Rick, and they walked it down the field. They finally scored on that last play.
Yeah, and like you say, and then the one pass kind of over the middle where Mr. Ball just kind of took it from one side and just kind of run to the other side, Stan. So, it was but I got to hand it to them. I mean, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and they put it in the end zone with no time left.
And give credit, they knew about how much time was left, but even when the man went out of bounds, Rick, I'm still shocked that was going forward. You would think that would have been a stoppage of the play.
Yeah, because, like you say, he was blowed up and knocked out of bounds, and then I look back, and the referee is standing here, and he's winding the clock, and I'm like you, I do not think the Willow Springs Bears, coaching staff seen that the clock was still running.
Yeah, and I don't know if he got pushed out or he ran out. And so from our angle, Rick, it looked like he may have gotten pushed out, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Now, maybe the official there says he did, and they wanted to keep the clock going. Then that's cool.
Yeah. And maybe, like you say, the momentum was stopping, and he stepped out. You're right.
Very could have happened.
Yeah.
All right, so we know about the Tigers. Not much on offense. How about those Bears, Rick?
Yeah, like I say, they're basically 2 guys standing. That was Mr. Galloway and Mr. Lee, and they combined in this first half for 81 yards of rushing, and then and Lee put the ball up, Stan. He put the ball up 10 times and completed 7 of those passes for 68 yards.
And the touchdown.
And the touchdown. So they ended up with 68 yards rushing, or 81 rushing, 68 passing, and 149 total yards of offense in this first half.
To show you how much they dominated that second quarter, Rick, Willow Springs Bears finished with a total of 11 first downs in that first half. We're talking 10-yard burst, 10-yard burst, 10-yard burst.
Wow.
Okay, maybe 11, maybe 12, but 11 first downs in the first half.
Wow.
And it's 12-0.
Yeah.
That's pretty much domination. You're holding on to the ball, and you're not giving it back. Penalty-wise, we saw that Willow Springs Bears had 3 penalties for 30 yards. Salem Tigers 4 for 46 yards. 2 turnovers. The Salem Tigers lost. They had 4 fumbles, 2 lost. Well, okay, they had 3 fumbles, 1 lost, 1 interception.
There you go.
And then the Willow Springs Bears did fumble the ball once and lost it.
Yeah.
That's some of our stats up to halftime. We're going to give you the scoring here shortly when we come right back. We are at halftime at Salem High School football field. We do want to remind everybody that there was homecoming tonight, and Maggie Hogan, escorted by her father Joshua Hogan, was crowned a senior queen.
Yeah, congratulations.
Homecoming queen.
Yeah, congratulations
cool?
to Maggie. Yeah.
And we always like to really salute all the great people who make it possible for these things to happen. The Salem Marching Blue, the cheerleaders, to make the homecoming special. I want to thank Air Evac for bringing the ball in. Also want to thank Kenzie Owens for coming back, last year's 2024 football homecoming queen. So thank you, Kenzie, for making the appearance and crowning Maggie Hogan this year's homecoming queen. We also want to pass out a real, again, very, very special fundraiser going on, a medical fundraiser for Trent Black. Trent has medical issues, and the Salem High School and everybody here, I'm hoping, would like to have Trent get back on his feet and get his full health all back. Anyway, nonetheless, they are having medical fundraisers for him. They had it at the gate tonight. They'll have it at the gate next Friday night. They'll also be at for the volleyball games. So please, if you can, help out the Black family in honor of Trent.
Yeah.
And again, it's a medical condition. They're having a fundraiser, try and help out the family. Please donate if you can. Yeah. And if you have any questions, you can call the school come Monday, and I'm sure they'll tell you how you can donate to this fine cause and help out that young man.
Exactly.
We've had, unfortunately, Rick down at Kabul, they had that young man get hurt and collapse on the field. Salem Tiger volleyball team had a player get injured with kind of a concussion protocol. Injuries do happen, but you just hope they're all at a minimum and the youngster can come back and play to their heart's desire and compete the way they want to compete and not be hampered or impeded by injury or possibly, even and sometimes it's not just the injury. Sometimes it's the threat of an injury.
Yep.
You don't feel comfortable doing something and you get on your defensive side, and that doesn't always work. So, again, if you can help out in the medical fundraiser for Trent Black, it'd be greatly appreciated. We thank you for our time to allow us to ask for that support. Marching Blue is about ready to finish things up on the field. They do have their Eiffel Tower here in town. We just had the Air Evac circle around it coming into town.
And here's the tower.
Here you go. Anyway, but Marching Blue performing here at halftime. Hope the crowd is enjoying their performance here tonight. We're going to take another 3-minute break and come back, go over the scoring here in the first half. It's Bears 12, Tigers nothing. We're going to come back in 3 minutes. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Brian Martin in Salem.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hub's Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
And we welcome back Salem High School football field. Stan Stevens and Rick Hoyt along with you. And we do want to thank our friends at Legends Auto for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, right there at the corner of 3272 and MacArthur Boulevard, right here in Salem. You know, we are in the fall season, and if you haven't had your vehicle checked over to get ready for the cooler temperatures, it's right around the corner now. 573-729-2884. Contact them at Legends Auto or drop on by and see them. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape and save on the road at Legends Auto. And thanking our friends at Rock & G Western and Trading Post for all your Western apparel, boots, decor, and more. See them at 3629 North Highway 19 in Salem or call 573-247-5000. Locally owned and operated Rock & G Western and Trading Post. We are at halftime. Bears do lead this one 12-0, and the scoring went like this. Not a lot of scoring in that first half, but it was the Bears getting off to a 6-0 lead. Again, taking advantage of a Salem Tiger fumble, and they went in at the 8:56 mark on a 12-yard run by the quarterback, Caden Lee. The point after was missed, and it was 6-0 at that time. And then we had a little bit of back and forth by each team. Bears had a drive that was thwarted by the Salem Tigers, and a big sack by Gavin Sapaw on a blitz. He came through and took down Caden Lee for a big loss. Tigers got it back, but simply just could not do much with the ball. Did get a penalty that got him a first down, 15-yarder. But, again, still could not progress far enough into the Willow Springs zone. The Tigers did punt, got the ball back on a fumble, but then promptly fumbled it right back. And then the Bears went on the basically the half-ending drive that took them down to the 1-yard line. And then it was ball on a 1-yard pass from Lee as time expired. The 2-point conversion failed, and 12-0 our score here at halftime. Rick, it's not that the Salem Tigers are playing bad. Their defense is playing about as good as they can for being on the field. Virtually 85%,
at least,
if not more,
at least.
of that first half. You can't expect these guys to keep going out there and trying to shut down. And I'm not saying Willow Springs has got a super potent offense, but they've got some tools. They've got some weapons out there. Yep. And you in playing that way, when you got to constantly be looking over your shoulder, looking back, looking forward, it's always more fun to play offense. That's because, you know, I always thought it was. Yeah. Now, maybe I'm wrong.
But when it was your turn, you wanted to go play defense, too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are people that we had some guys that wanted to go hit people, and they rather play defense.
You bet.
In the past, and I remember those guys. I think one of those was Garrett Shepard. If you remember, Garrett like just throw guys away and go get the quarterback. He goes, I don't care if they got the ball. I want to go get him.
That's the way he played. Yeah.
Well, that was the way he played, and he really enjoyed playing defense. Wasn't a great offensive player, but you don't need to be. But at the same time, your offense needs to give those guys a break.
They do. They got to. They have to here in the second half.
And to compete, you got to score. You know, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can say whatever you want, but when you got 0 points, you're not going to win.
No, you're right.
You know, and I always said when I was coaching in ice hockey, if they don't score against us, we can't lose.
That's right.
That's any sport. If you don't give up a point of any kind, you can't lose.
Yeah.
Worst you can do is tie.
Tie. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
So,
and they always say a tie is like kissing your sister. Okay, maybe. But the thing is, a tie is still not a loss.
That's right. Yeah.
Now in high school,
high
school football, they don't allow ties.
True.
You know, nor in basketball, nor in any other sport.
Yeah.
But I think we did have a tie in baseball last year because it got too dark. The lights didn't work.
Can we get one of them orange balls? Those
Well, yeah. I mean, the Oakland A's did that with what? It was a lemon ball, like a lemon orange, something. It was really wild. Anyway, nonetheless. But yeah, I mean, it's just they've got to find some offensive weapons.
We got to get some offense.
Got to get it going.
Got to.
That offensive line is going to have to just take stock and say, hey, we've got to do it, guys. And they're just going to have to pull their socks up and do it.
Yep.
And then help those running backs. Just give them a couple yards. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go on the positive side, Stan, like you say, and put a, I mean, we're going to be on defense to start this second half out. So, so they're going to have to, the defense is going to be out there. Hopefully they can shut them down and, the offense, put the offense out there and get this thing going.
Or maybe get a fumble or an interception, something of that nature. Hey, our halftime stats brought to you by United Country Salem Realty. Remember, if you want to save money when you're trying to find the right real estate. And there's a lot of real estate out there. A lot of people are selling different stuff for different reasons. Might be hunting property. It could be investment property. It could be something you're building a home on. Or maybe even commercial property. Get in touch with your friends at United Country Salem Realty. They can locate the right real estate for you, whether it be here in Dent County or other areas of the state. 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. Bat Wells, the broker owner. One of those two, I think it's basically the same thing.
I think it's the same.
Anyway, broker owner down there at United Country Salem Realty. Get in touch with Bat or any of our great staff, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. We are getting ready to come back for our second half. Rick, anything you want to tell everybody? Next week is senior night. We take on the Mountain Grove Panthers.
Yeah, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of update score here from the Mountain View Liberty game, Sam. I think that is at Mountain View. Mountain View 6, and Mountain Grove 28. That's in the second quarter.
All right.
Yeah, so the other score I had, Sam, was up on Kabul at 56-0 at half.
Okay. So Mountain Grove is our next opponent. That's here at home. That's senior night. Then we go to Mountain View. We finish up the regular season against Kabul.
Yep.
So again, it'd be nice to come back in this one, win this homecoming game, and then move forward into next week on senior night. You know it's going to be a real tough game against Mountain Grove. We already know they're very good this year.
Very good, yep.
And so, you got to start chipping away. You got to start making those progressions now.
Yeah. Yep.
If you want any chance in the district play, you got to make it now.
Got to get something going. Yep.
You can't keep waiting to say, well, we got next week, or we got next week.
No.
Pretty soon, you won't have next week.
The next week will be gone.
Next week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All righty, let's get ready for the kickoff. It's going to be coming your way very shortly. And again, we want to thank all the great people to make it possible for us to bring you Salem Tiger Athletics right here on KSMO, as well as our other activities and parades and things of that nature, so we hope you stick around for that. But we do want to tell you that Discount Bins at 1201 City Rivers Boulevard East in Salem has an incredible collection of, we'll call it, treasures. You never know what you're going to find down there. You might find electronics. You might find even a cooler. You might find a hairdryer. You might find just exactly what you're looking for at a superb price. It's Discount Bins, 573-543-2113, an incredible treasure hunt of unbeatable deals. You could head down there tomorrow. They'll be discounted. Then Sunday, a little bit further discounted. Monday, even a little bit further discounted. And then by next Wednesday, you're going to hit right there, rock bottom price. You can't beat it. Check it out at Discount Bins in Salem. Proud to support your Tigers. It looks like Mr. Land's going to kick off.
Yep.
Boy, he had a nice punt back in that first half.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Very impressive. I think I tried to calculate that in my head. It looked like about a 45-yard punt with no return.
Yeah.
That's
had good hang time.
Yeah, that's really good.
It was a good punt.
Of course, he did get a good bounce.
Yeah, he did.
They got a ball back there, along with, it looks like, and I say it looks like, Galloway. It's going to come down. Ball messes it up. Ball goes all the way back to the 1-yard line. The Tigers are there, and he goes down to 3.
Wow. There we go.
That ball went right between Ball's hand and his leg and went all the way back to near the goal line. And when he picked it up, When he tried to pick it up, he bobbled that a little bit. Didn't get it real cleanly, and he was right there at the goal line. Rick, I almost think
that was
close. You might almost let it go in a goal into the end zone.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think he touched it, did he?
He hadn't touched it yet, but you know what though? If it didn't go in the end zone, that ball's free.
Then you don't look so good.
Yeah, then he gets Salem at 1st and goal at the 1. Yeah. But now the Tigers have him backed up. Now the defense really.
Now
if they can make a stand right here.
Yeah, got to make a stand right here.
1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball comes out wide to the left side. Lee standing in his end zone, and Tigers jump offside. Well, that wasn't very smart. Salem Tigers a little bit too anxious. It's going to cost them 5 yards. Look like Titan Shepherd is the guilty party there.
A little too anxious, Stan. Wow. Had him back and give him a free 5 yards.
Yeah, now you got out to the 6. It's not as critical now. And a 1st and 5. Hand off to Galloway up the middle, and the Tigers trying to shut him down, and he'll gain about 3. Almost a late hit there by Salem.
Close, yeah.
Bring up 2nd down. They're only going to give him 1, Rick.
Okay.
Well, about 2.
2?
Give him 2.
Okay.
2nd down, we'll call it a long 3. Doesn't look like the stick is where the ball is.
Okay, yeah.
It's like back about a foot.
Okay.
So 2nd down for the Bears, back on their own 8-yard line. Galloway and Scarborough in the backfield. Wanting to throw the ball, firing it out deep, and that ball's too far. Incomplete, intended for Baugh down the left sideline. Decent with the coverage. He was right with him.
He was right there, yeah.
Just a little turn and go.
Yeah. Going to bring up about 3rd and 4, Stan,
Still about 3rd and 3,
3rd
Rick.
and 3,
Yeah.
okay.
This is definitely not 2-down territory here.
No.
So if the Tigers
get out of
can
here.
hold,
Yeah.
yes, the Tigers can hold. They should have good field position.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 3. It's just kind of a really big play here to start this second half. Lee now he wanted to move his running back over. Now he pushes him back. Snap to him. He goes back, fires that ball out, and it's going to be complete. And holding on to it for the catch. Wearing number 8, and that is Galloway. Jeremiah gets the 1st down catch, a gain of 6.
Okay.
Actually, they're going to mark him out at the 14, a gain of 7.
Okay.
Well, Galloway hung on to it. He got hit right as soon as he got it.
Yeah, he did.
But he did hold on. And the Bears earned that 1st down, their 12th of the game. So now at the 14-yard line. Lee wants to fire that ball out. He does, and the ball caught by Baugh in front of Deason, and Baugh goes down around the 29-yard line. Deason just let him get to the outside of him, and Baugh was able to bring it down and tried to cut back against the grain. And that's a 1st down to 31. That's 15-yard gain, Rick.
Okay.
He just hung it up there.
Yeah, he did.
Tigers Hallinar, who they had 2 guys out that way. He's the one that came back after Deason made the first initial contact and finished off the tackle. Again, back to throw. Now Lee looking to run the ball. He runs right into the Salem Tigers this time. He will lose a yard. 3 different Tigers in there. Shepherd in there. At the very bottom of that is Casey Malone. 2nd down. They're going to give a loss of 2.
Got him.
Bears have some speed on that receiving core. McCune goes wide to the right. Ball, again, the wide receiver left. And then the Epperly boy, he's on the inside. Cade Lee giving that ball off to Hezekiah, and Hezekiah will pick up 6. Might do that instead of calling them by their last name, Galloway. Since they're both kind of involved.
That's right.
It's a gain of about 8. Bring up 3rd and 4. Almost 5. Hezekiah is the running back, and Jeremiah is the receiver.
Yeah. Need to stop right here, Stan.
Cade Lee standing right back at his own 30-yard line. 3rd down and 5. He wants to run the ball. He is hit and taken down immediately. No gain there.
Mr. Smith again, Stan.
Yes, sir. Drake Smith. And maybe he was watching him. It looked like the Tigers actually had a spy.
Yeah, you said the same thing I was thinking there,
And
Stan.
as soon as Lee took off with it, Smith came up and just nailed him.
That's it. Yeah.
Bring up 4th and 5, and the Bears will have to punt. Well, we think they'll have to punt.
I would think so, yeah.
I said we think they have to punt. I don't think they are going to punt. Oh, maybe they are.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Well, dropping back to punt is Scarborough, and we know he can run. Nab is back, and the kick is off. Low line drive punt takes a hop at the 37-yard line and checks up at the 36 of the Salem Tigers.
Okay.
1st and 10, you got a Tiger out at midfield, kind of rolling around. Obies just took a shot there. Looks like Ryan Cunningham got popped.
Yeah.
But he's back up, walking to the sideline. That's good to see. So Tiger offense, with 7:49 to go in the 3rd quarter, has the ball at their own 35-yard line.
Now the defense has done their job, Stan. Now the offense have got to get something going.
Would have been better at their 35-yard line, but we'll take what we can get,
That's
right?
Yeah. Not bad starting position here.
Tigers need a big play of some kind, some way.
Something positive to happen. Yeah.
And Coach Myers out there. That was a late hit on Ryan, and I did not see who did it, but I did see that they were kind of jostling back and forth. The guy kind of took a little bit of a cheap shot, but officials didn't see it.
True.
Clock is stopped right now as they go back and let the Tigers get organized, and now they start the play clock the whole time.
Yeah. Gotta wait on the official to get back there.
All right. Ragsdale going under center. Gives it off to Du Bois. Trying to find that hole. He gets to the outside. Du Bois turning the corner, still on his feet. Gets to the 50-yard line, still swirling. And he goes down in Bear territory at the 48. All the way from the 36-yard line to the 48. Ricky, that sounds like 15 yards. 16 yards.
16, yeah.
And a 1st down. I was going to say 15 because they had him first off set at the 49. Then they moved him back to the 48.
Yeah.
That's good. Big gain, a first down for the Salem Tigers. Nice block on the exterior out there. Did not see the tight end that threw it, but those are the blocks the Tigers need. And then the ball comes loose. Ragsdale has to fall on it, and he pulled away too quickly, and the ball came up in the air. Man, it was just sitting in the air.
Boy, it was up there, wasn't it?
Kind of like a Looney Tunes ball, just sits there in the air. And
I think he got it back.
He did. He got his own fumble, but it brings up 2nd and about 11.
Boy.
I don't know if he lost it while he was pulling up, or if he got the snap, slid up his hand. Don't know, but it was in the air.
It was up in the air.
It was up in the air. A long time. Giving this time to May, trying to turn that corner. May still on his feet, still going. I mean, nice run. That might be Land, actually, and I think it is.
Number 17, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Will Land with that ball. Gain of 10 will still bring up 3rd down and 1. So a nice run by Will Land. Third and 1 for the Tigers. This is usually Malone country. Our fullback.
See what the Tigers do here, Stan.
Ragsdale has it, gives that one off to Du Bois. Du Bois has the first down, still on his feet, breaks a tackle, still going, still on his feet, turns another corner. He's down around the 15, still going to the 14.
There we go.
From the 38-yard line to the 14-yard line, that's 24 yards and a first down.
We just kept battling, didn't he, Stan?
He did. He came from the left side of the field all the way across to the right side, kept trying to break tackles, and he just kept succeeding at that.
Just kept throwing people off of him and kept going.
Had a couple stiff arms out there, Rick, and you don't see a lot of stiff arms anymore. And, you know, size not that big a guy, but he was able to ward them off.
Yeah. It was a determined.
And a nice run.
Yeah.
First down for the Tigers at the 14. Ragsdale again to Du Bois. Trying to get to the outside. If he can turn the corner, he can get some yardage. He splits between two tacklers. He gets about 8. Going to the left side. He had a lot of green out there. We'll spot him down at the 7, I believe.
Okay.
And it'll be an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up second down and 2 at the Willow Spring Bears 7.
Well, a lot of determination there, Stan, on those last 2 runs by Mr. Du Bois.
As we mentioned, Rick, just give them a seam. Let's see what our guys can do.
Yeah.
And right now, the offensive line is doing exactly that.
Yeah, run with an attitude, Stan. That's what I say.
Just come out. Let's just see what we can do.
That's right.
Du Bois takes a breather. They give this one inside to Land. Land trying to break through. He gets the first down, and he's.
Well, I thought
looks like he's in. He is.
I was going to say he's in, isn't he?
Well, it looked like he was in, but no signal.
True.
And from 7 yards out, it's a touchdown for Will Land.
Looked like I'm like you, Stan. Looked like he landed in the end zone, but we had to wait for the call.
Well, I kept looking, and I thought, are my eyes deceiving me?
True. Because he's laying in the end zone. You're right.
So it's now a 12-6 game. Salem looks like they're going to go for an extra point here with Will Land. Du Bois will hold. We haven't seen too many kicks for extra points this year, like none.
Like 0.
Like none, yeah. Snap is back. Will kicks this one, drills it, and it looks good. No, just missed. Just missed.
Okay.
Just pulled it a little bit. It looked like it went right inside that crux, Rick, but from my angle, that was incorrect.
Yeah.
So the kick is missed. Kind of hooked it a little bit, but that's okay. 12-6 our scores. The Salem Tigers get on the board. A nice 65-yard drive, Rick. We haven't seen that in a long time since I think week number 1 against the St. James Tigers. Land the touchdown from 7 yards out. 12-6, Salem Tigers still trail the Bears, but that was very impressive. And if the Salem defense can do
what we needed. Yeah.
Right. If the Salem defense can just do what they just did the last time.
Give it right back to them. Yeah.
We still got a heck of a ball game in front of us.
True.
I'd like to thank our friends at Quick Tan and More for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 24-hour tanning, 1 stand-up bed, and 6 tanning beds that you can lie down in. 405 North Main Street, 573-453-8024. Proud to support your Salem Tigers. Kickoff brought to you as a courtesy of your friends, Farm Bureau Insurance. Don't forget, Willie Strader is there and answering the questions you might have. It could be business insurance, sure. It can be farm insurance, boat insurance, car insurance, whatever type of insurance you might need, including renter's insurance. Call Willie 573-729-4941, Farm Bureau Insurance. Nice kick goes back to Ball. It's time fielding it at the 7-yard line. Ball trying to get to the outside, breaks a tackle, and gets pushed out of bounds. And now a flag goes down on a late hit by Levi Halbrook. That's not what you need.
Yeah. He was way out of bounds, Stan.
Yep. Return that ball about 13 yards, but they're going to add 15 more to it. It's going to take that ball out to near the 40-yard line. Rick, that's just not good football right there. When you're already out of bounds, let it go.
Got to let it up. Yep. Got to let it up.
No matter what you think you're in the middle of, you got to let them go.
Yep.
Oh, you got antsy feet.
I think it just kind of keeps sliding back on us.
It shifts a little bit.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good.
And better than sitting on tile.
Oh, yeah.
4:35 to go in this, the third quarter. Now a 12-6 game. Lee has Hezekiah back there with him. Gives it to Hezekiah. He gets nothing. Good job by the Tigers. That's a 2-yard loss. Tigers got in there. They got a little bit pumped out there. Breaking in was Brody Ray. He's one of the first guys in there.
Boy,
there's like 3 other guys that helped out tackle him.
That's a 3-yard loss, Stan. Wow.
Ball back to the 36-yard line. Yeah, Galloway got that handoff, took one step, and he had Blue in front of him. Ooh. I'd be looking for something deep. McCune goes wide to the right, and they send ball wide to the left. They're putting both Galloway. Oh, now they're going to put out on the wing Scarborough. Now they switch positions. Lee gets it, wants to run himself, and he's not going to find much room at all. He is just swallowed up by the Salem Tigers. Again, Brody Ray in there, kind of at the bottom of that pile. 3 other Tigers help out, no gain.
Yeah, I think White was in there. I don't know how many was in there, Stan.
No.
White was in there, like you said. There was a
bunch.
A bunch of them.
3rd down to 13. I'd be looking for that little down and out pass, Rick, to Galloway.
Yeah. See the ball going in the air here, Stan.
Well, I do, but I had a little turn and run pattern that they like to throw. See, the Tigers can maybe pick this one off or just knock it down, force a punt. Lee gets that ball, rolls to his right. He wants to throw deep. He's going to fire deep down the field. That ball's way overthrown. Incomplete. Tigers had 2 men on their 1 receiver out there, and that was Ball, who's got a touchdown reception in this game. It's 4th down and 13, and Tiger defense, Rick, came out and did exactly what we said. And where did that momentum from the defense come from? The offense. Who just scored.
Yeah, and they say, hey, let's shut this down and give it right back to them.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what the defense come out and did.
Du Bois drops back deep. Scarborough to punt. Standing back at his own 25-yard line. Snap is back and kicks a high punt, end over end, going to come down about the 35. And then it takes a Salem bounce back and then rolls out to the 35-yard line. And Du Bois trying to horse around. Man, you touch that ball.
That's hers, yeah. Woo.
Even by accident, you touch that ball, and then you're going to get just pummeled.
Yeah.
No sense even playing around with it. Just walk away.
Walk away.
2:45 to go in this 3rd quarter. The Salem Tigers had the ball, guess where, Rick?
Back at the 35-yard
line.
Again. Yeah.
Let's do deja vu all over again.
That's what I say. Let's take it down and put this one in the end zone.
Let's do it. Tigers with a 7-yard run by Land, but most of that drive on some very good runs by Silas Du Bois.
Yeah, Du Bois did a good job in that last drive.
Yes, he did.
He ran really hard in that last drive.
Size on that right wing. Give this one off to Land, and Land trying to turn the corner. Not going to get much, but he breaks that 1 tackle. Still going. He's still on his feet.
Nice job.
Will Land would not give up and go 7 yards after hitting hit the line of scrimmage. He finally broke that tackle, getting away from the Bears' number 52, and that is Aiden Messick. And Messick comes up limping, but he pulled out of that tackle at the line of scrimmage and then moved forward. They're going to give him 7. 2nd and 3.
He just kept chugging, Stan, and then like a little help at the end there from Silas is giving him a shot in the back.
Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah. Let me help you a little bit here.
There you
nice
go, brother.
Job. Nice job, Will.
Hallinar wide to the left. Tight end split left as well. Flip that one out to Du Bois, trying to get that block out there. He does get the block. It's a 1st down and goes across midfield for a gain of about 8.
Okay.
Let's see where they finally mark him. Got one guy at the 49, one guy at the 48. They're going to mark him 49. We'll stick with the 8.
Okay.
1st down for the Salem Tigers, and that is their 6th of this game. And they're right at midfield on the Willow Bears side of the field. Where does the bring come from?
Where did that come
Little
from?
bling.
Yeah.
Very tight formation for the Salem Tigers, right at the midfield stripe. And that ball up the middle to Malone, and he'll get pushed forward for about 3. Kaysen, who's only carried just a couple times tonight, gets just about 2.5 yards with 1:15 to go 3rd quarter. 12-6 Bears. homecoming night. Congratulations to Miss Megan Hogan, or Maggie Hogan.
Maggie Hogan.
Maggie Hogan on
Congratulations.
being the homecoming queen tonight. Second, we're going to call it 8 yards to go. Hand off to Land, breaks a tackle. Land still on his feet. Finally gets knocked down at about the 43. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up third and about 3. Put that ball down the 42-yard line. Needs just to get across the 40.
Yep.
So third down with 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Salem, after their last 65-yard drive.
Will kind of went out limping, Stan.
Well, he probably needs to shake off that hit.
Yeah.
And Will came out late, Rick, and so he just got started last week.
Hope the young man shake it off and get back in.
3rd and 3. Tigers give it to Du Bois. Du Bois cuts the middle, through the middle. He's still going. He has the first down and much more still going as he carries a couple Bears down to the 30-yard line. That's a nice gain of 12 yards and a first down.
Well, he did. You're right, Stan. He did carry him there.
Du Bois made that nice turn, went to the outside, and then a Tiger goes down at midfield.
Okay.
That's Du Bois, I think, because it was the end of the quarter.
Maybe a little bit of a cramping going on there.
He might be.
Yeah.
And we have played 3 quarters here at Salem on homecoming night. It's the Willow Springs Bears 12, Salem Tigers 6. We are going to take a 1-minute break and come back with the 4th quarter. It's Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And welcome back. 4th quarter, just getting ready to start. That 4th quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent, 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Get in touch with Willie for all your insurance needs. He can help you out. Willie Strader lives right here in Salem, part of our community at Farm Bureau Insurance. 1st and 10 for the Salem Tigers at the 30-yard line of the Bears. Tigers just went 65 yards to get a touchdown. They started there again. Ragsdale keeps it himself, trying to turn up the field, and he'll get about 3. Trying to go off the right tackle, Rick, and there wasn't much room there, but he got a couple.
Okay.
They're going to spot him down to the 28, so just 2 yards. First half pretty much belonged to the Willow Springs Bears, but so far, Rick, the second half belonged to the Salem Tigers.
Yeah.
Now they just got to hold on to the ball and keep this drive going.
Keep the drive going.
Keep the momentum going positive. Land back in. Gets the ball. Trying to get to the outside. Breaks a tackle. That's Deason, I'm sorry. And Deason will get it down to about the 21. I thought Land had come back in. I saw a new guy come in and had a 1. I thought, oh, he's back in, but it was Deason instead. He gets a nice gain of 6.
Yeah, he got 6, didn't he?
3rd and 2. Deason in the backfield, May in the backfield, and Malone. This is 2-down territory for the Salem Tigers.
True.
Down by 6. Malone has it. He's not going to get much. He'll fall forward for a yard, but bring a 4th and 1. Wasn't much there.
No, there wasn't much there.
Oh, man, they're not going to give him a good spot at all.
Wow.
Wow, that's a bad spot. He got forward about a yard, but they're marking him back at, again, at the 22-yard line. Tigers need to get at least 2 now. Land is back in this time.
Yep.
4th down and 2. Handoff to Land, trying to get the outside. He has a first down and more as he gets inside to the 20-yard line to about the 16. Rick, he got a great block, and I can't tell you who did it. I'm guessing if I am, but I think I'm right. I think Jonathan Bettiger threw that block.
Okay. I couldn't see it either, Stanford.
And a gain of 6 for the first down. But that opened it up for Land, and he turned it right around him.
He hit that hole, Stan. He was full speed. I like that.
1st and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Ragsdale trying to keep it himself, turn up the field, and he's going to get just a little, maybe a yard. Not much room for Hayden. I'm not sure that leg is 100% either.
True.
It'll be a gain of 1 and bring up 2nd and 9. 9:10 to go, 4th quarter. Salem down by 6, but they had the ball in Bear territory. Right now, just inside the 16-yard line. From the far hash mark. Far side of the field. Hand off to Land. Land to the outside. Land down the middle of the field. Land to near the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown!
16 yards out, Stan.
Land from 16 yards out. A bear is down out there, but the Tigers have tied the game. Exact same play that he just got the first down on. And there is a bear down. So we have right now, Ricky, a tie ball game with 8:43 to go.
5-7.
Yeah, he went down. He went for the tackle and went down. And that is Gabe Wilson.
He's getting.
They're helping him off.
Yeah,
he's got a knee issue or a foot issue or a leg issue somehow.
He needs some help. Yeah.
Why the other coach isn't helping him, I have no idea.
Yeah. Get a hold of that side and get him up. Yeah. Or somebody from the sidelines get out there and help him.
Somebody help the guy, man. Yeah. Wow. He is definitely favoring that left foot.
Can't put much weight on that,
no.
Stan.
Hopefully it's a stinger, Rick.
Don't want to see that, Stan.
No. No matter what happens.
No matter what. Do not want to see that.
We do not want to see any more people getting hurt.
No, we do not.
In any way, shape, or form.
No.
All right, 12-12 our score. Tigers have battled back to tie it. This is
Let's see if we're going to go for. I think we may go for 2 here.
I think we're going to go for 2.
I do too.
I don't see Land come out.
I didn't either.
For the kick. I didn't see a T come out.
No, I didn't see the key. No. I think they're going to go for 2.
Tigers will go for 3. 2.
Go for
2.
From the 3.
From the 3.
There we go.
Thank you, Rick. Oh, Lord.
We're all right.
Where did that come from? May, Deason, and Malone in there.
We're going to have to call timeout, Stan.
Yep. I think Land needed a little break, and I think he got racked up a little bit on that touchdown run.
Yep.
A timeout called by Salem Tigers, who just scored on another 65-yard drive, 2 in a row, and they've tied at 12. So let's take a 30-second break. This timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer, 729-5165. Talk to him about all your insurance needs. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
It's 8:43 left to go in the 4th quarter or in regulation time. I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah.
All right, Tigers going for 2 here. The handoff, and that's not going to go anywhere. Giving it to May. Or Decent, I'm sorry, kind of coming off that side. And
he didn't There was nothing
Nothing there.
Stan, nothing.
So we're tied at 12-12 with 8:43 to go. Again, the second straight 65-yard drive for a touchdown, and this time again, Will Lane goes in from 16 yards out, and the Salem Tigers are able to tie the ball game. And again, Rick, let's hope that the defense still comes out as fired up as they did last time.
Come back out and do it one more time, Stan, for tonight. Yeah, and see if we can get it back to the offense, and I'll take another 65.
Oh, that would be
takes.
fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If we need another 65-yard drive, I'll take it.
But the Bears will have the ball with, you know what they did in that second quarter, though, Rick? They took that ball almost 5.5, almost 6 minutes, and took it down the field and scored with no time left.
True.
And they have that capability
they
of
can
doing
do that.
that. Because they were able to run the ball in that first half. Have not been as successful here in the second half.
Now, like you say, the adjustments that the Salem Tigers made at halftime, like you say, as totally so far in this second half, it's been all Salem Tigers. They have shut this Willow Springs offense down.
Well, let's hope that they continue to do so.
Yep.
Well, Will, I guess, is okay. He's out to kick off.
I'll do this, yeah.
Looks like ball is deep. And he kicks a smoker toward ball, and he takes that one high in the chest at about the 8-yard line. Coming all the way back across the field, and ball is going to be taken down at the 15-yard line.
Nice job, guys.
Good job by the Tigers kickoff team. I think Alton May was the first one down there.
Nice job, guys.
And I think Hallinar also came down. But let's take a look. See, yep, it was May, the first one there, and then Deason got him down, finished him off.
Yep.
I know Hallinar was in there. A couple other guys were down there.
Good job, guys. Now the defense, here we go.
Let's see what the Tiger defense can do. Wearing the pink socks tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yep.
Lane back there with Galloway. Gives it to Galloway. Big hole for him. He's still on his feet. Still going, and he picks up a first down outside the 26-yard line to about the 27, 11-yard gain. Their 14th first down of this game, Rick.
Wow. And a lot of that in the first half.
They did. Big hole up the middle, and Galloway took it right through. Ball comes back in, as does Epperly. They go wide to the left. McCune wide to the right. Galloway stays in the backfield with Lee. Caden takes it, wants to throw that ball, does. He fires it outside on the screen, and getting knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line was Ball, a gain of 4, maybe 3. Let's see where they say he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be at the 34-yard line. That looks like a gain of 3, or maybe just 2. Just 2. Trying to set up the screen to the wide receiver, Rick.
Yeah.
I don't always see that, but he had a blocker in front of him. But Deason came up, made a good play, and got him out of bounds before the blocker could get to him. On the far side of the field, 2nd down and 8. Again, Ball wide to the left. McKeon wide to the right. More of a pistol formation and keeping it as Lee. He is hit and taken down in the backfield. Tigers got back there in a big hurry.
Mr. Smith again was one.
That freshman has got to make a name for himself. Drake Smith just shot the gap, and he got him.
Woo.
He hit him and threw him down.
Loss of yards, Dan. Wow.
3rd down and 9. Bears bring in some new receivers. So Galloway, Jeremiah comes in. He'll go wide to the left side along with Ball. And Epperly comes back in. He'll go wide on the right side. Actually, going to do trips left and 2 to the right. In motion, Lee wants to throw. Getting pressure. Lee fires that ball out, and it's going to be caught down the sideline by Galloway, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Now, they've done that play a couple times, Rick, and Salem has not gotten wise to it. The gain out to the 47 from the 31, 16 and a first down. They just have Galloway wait, and then he just takes off down the sideline.
He just took off, yeah.
And Du Bois got over there, but it was too late.
Yeah.
Ball at the 47-yard line, 6:15 to go, regulation time. Lee gets it, wants to throw the ball again, fires it out. And a lot of running room for Baugh. Turns that corner, and the flag is down. That should be a holding call on the Bears.
Yep.
Because it looked like the other receiver out there had a hold.
Had a hold of somebody. I couldn't tell which one, Stan, but yeah.
It is against the Bears. So it's holding from the 49-yard line right there on Galloway.
Yep.
He grabbed onto the Tiger player, Casey Malone. So the ball right now
let's see if they go from the spot
50-yard
here,
line.
Stan.
Well, they should because it was a progressive play. So a gain of 4.
4.
Now, wait a minute. Yeah, gain of 4. They
Gain of
moved it
4.
back. And a 10-yard penalty.
That was to Ball, too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, you got the penalty. Yep.
40 yards in penalties for Willow Springs on 4 calls. Brings up first and 14. And the ball off to Galloway. He's hit. Flag. I thought a flag was going to come in. He got turned around after a really very little gain. I kind of thought, Rick, that somebody got his face mask, and that's why his head kind of snapped around.
Turned, didn't it?
No, he just got hit. Yeah, he just got hit. I'm sorry. At the way his head turned, I thought somebody might have grabbed it, and I thought a flag might be coming in, but it was not. Second down and still at least 14, if not just a tick more. McCune to the left side, Baugh to the right side. Galloway in the backfield with Lee for the Bears. They're in the white jerseys. Back to throw Lee. Fires that ball out, and the ball is almost intercepted.
Oh, Max almost got that one, Stan.
Schlomer took that one out of the hands of number 42, James Dean.
Well, he almost had the
third down at 14.
He almost timed that one perfect, didn't he?
He did.
He jumped it, but he just
got the
arm.
Second got the arm on it, but could not bring it into the body.
Yeah.
Almost intercepted.
He did, almost.
Third down, 14 yards to go. McCune to the left side. Ball wide to the right. Again, Galloway in the backfield with Lee. Lee gets away from one tackler, now fires the ball deep down the field, and it is tipped by Du Bois away from the intended receiver, Baugh. Silas had to recover because he was caught in a little bit in the middle of the field, but because Lee was on the run, he had to loft it high, and that gave Silas the time to get over there, and he just jumped as high as he could and tipped it.
Well, Mr. Smith almost had him in the backfield. Did you see that, Stan?
Yes, he did.
That was
almost.
close. Ooh.
Silas, by the way, has a wrap on that left leg.
Yeah, I've seen that. So bring up 4th down, Stan.
4th down and a bunch, 14 to go.
They're going to put
Scarborough is in the punt. I don't trust it. I think they got too many men on the field right now. Nope, now they got the right amount.
Yep. Whoa.
Snap is back. Scarborough with a really bad kick comes over to the sidelines and is going to go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. I don't see any flags down anywhere, so the Salem Tigers should have excellent field position. They're going to say to 37. That's okay.
Yeah.
4:44 to go in regulation time. 12-12 our score. I want to thank our great friends that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger football and volleyball, and that is Living the Dream Outdoor Properties. Call Jenna Deason. She's a land specialist in farm and hunting and recreational outdoor property. Give her a call, 573-247-0521. Jenna Deason at Living the Dream Outdoors Properties. They support our Salem Tigers. Excellent homecoming game for the crowd here tonight.
4-minute drive here, Stan, and put it in the end zone.
A lot of people have hung around.
Yeah.
See what the Tiger offense here can do. They've had 2 back-to-back 65-yard scoring drives. Ragsdale giving it to Land, trying to get to the outside. He's not going to make it this time.
Nope.
That's very close to a face mask.
Ooh, got him high, didn't he?
As tackling a very high was number 52, Aiden Messick. He went off earlier, Rick, with that injury. It's good to see him back. He didn't have that big injury. Number 57 still down there, but he limped off earlier.
Yeah, he did.
So 2nd down and 11. Clock is running. Salem Tigers have 2 timeouts. Willow Springs has all 3. Tigers definitely have to get at least a first down or 2, Rick.
Got 10 on the play clock, Stan.
Remember, 12 our score. This is regulation time. There is overtime if they need it. Flip out to Du Bois. But Du Bois trying to avoid a tackle. He goes down right at the 35-yard line. No gain.
If he could have got here, Stan, I think he had the blocking out, but he couldn't get here all the way to the outside.
A little bit slow in getting that one started for whatever reason.
Yeah, just didn't go enough to where, like I say, where he could get outside here and get around the corner.
Yeah, he couldn't. There's no way for him to get outside.
He couldn't get there. Yeah.
So 3rd and long. Tigers don't have that kind of passing game, and they've already had 1 pass intercepted tonight. What will the Tigers do with 3:16 to go in regulation? Ragsdale giving that ball off, running hard is Du Bois. Du Bois has the first down.
Nice job.
He
Nice
gets to
run.
the 49-yard line.
Nice run, Silas.
Nice delay handoff to Silas, who had good speed getting that ball and hitting the hole. And I think Silas is down.
I think he is too.
He got thrown down pretty hard.
Yeah, he
Again
did.
at 12. 9th first down for the Salem Tigers. Hopefully he's just winded with 3:04 left to go in regulation.
Yeah, he got thrown down pretty hard out there, Stan.
Silas just had his leg taped up here not too long ago after the 3rd quarter ended. He kind of went to the bench and then got his leg taped up.
Yeah.
So let's hope the young man is okay. Our score is 12-12. Scoring in the first half was all Willow Springs as Lee scored from 12 yards out at the 8:56 mark. The point after was missed. And then with no time left on the clock at the end of the half, it was Bow getting a pass from Lee. 1 yard out. 2-point conversion failed. It was 12-0 at halftime. Salem Tigers come back here in the second half. At the 4:40 mark of the 3rd quarter, a Land touchdown from 7 yards out. The point after was missed. It was 12-6. And then here in the 4th quarter at the 8:43 mark, another run by Mr. Land, and he took it 16 yards. The 2-point conversion failed. We're tied 12-12, and that's where we stand here with 3:04 left to go in regulation.
Looks like it might have been a little bit of cramping going on, Stan, like from what I'm seeing with the coaching staff that's over with him. They've got his leg up and pinning his toes back. Yep. So
Let's
hopefully
just
it's
hope that's
cramp.
mostly it.
Boy, you know when those things hit, don't you, Stan?
Oh.
Ooh.
Charlie horses, sometimes they just lock your leg right up. You can't move.
Yeah.
So Silas gets up. He's
Go get some more water.
Well, not only that, but you get back on your feet. The last thing you want to do is walk on it, Rick, because you think it's going to lock back up.
Lock back up
yeah.
on you.
Oh yeah. And tell me, when it hits,
and it will lock back up.
Oh, it can.
It can.
I used to get them so bad I had to punch them out.
Yeah.
You just have to just beat on them until they finally let go.
Yeah.
But everybody has them different.
Yeah.
Some people get Charlie horses up high behind their knee.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Calf was bad enough.
Calves are bad, yeah.
But behind the knee?
No way.
First and 10 for the Salem Tigers. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Handoff, giving that ball up the middle. And there goes Alt May. Alt May trying to get to the outside. Alt May goes down to 30-yard line. That's a 21-yard run for Alt May. And a first down for the Salem Tigers.
Well, that was close to a horse collar, Sam.
Oh, you were real close, Rick.
It was real, I thought it was when I seen it in real live action, but it may not have been.
No, it was a horse collar.
It was a horse collar. I thought we seen that.
I thought the same thing, Rick, but I thought maybe he grabbed the jersey and pulled it down. But when we just saw the replay, and it definitely was a horse collar. But it's still a first down for the Salem Tigers. Nice run by May.
Yeah, it was. Alton did a good job there.
Ball inside the 30-yard line. Tigers give it to Land again. He's going to get run into right away, but he works his way back to the 30, so he loses a yard. And now another player for Willow Springs is slow in getting up. That's Scarborough. Second down and 11 with 2:15 and counting left in the fourth quarter. This is regulation time.
Yep.
Remember, these games do not end in a tie.
Nope.
We haven't seen an overtime game in
We
quite
started to say,
some
when have we
time.
seen one of those? Yeah.
Ooh.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it has. Land in the backfield with May. Giving that one to Land, and Land's going to just get a yard. That's going to bring up third and still about 11 for the Salem Tigers. Ball inside the 30 with 1:35 to go. Tigers need to get a first down here, Rick. They don't have any kicker to kick 50 yards.
No.
I don't think.
I don't think, yeah.
Will Land had a pretty good kickoff.
But
I don't know if he can kick at 50.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Especially after running the ball some.
Yeah.
Tigers put Schlomer out wide to the right side. They might throw here. Flip it back outside to Land. Land gets a little bit of a block. Goes head first.
Boom.
Into a pile.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Gets it down to about the 23-yard line. Still going to be short of the first down. Bring up fourth and about 4 with 55 seconds left. If I were Salem, I think I'd burn a timeout here, Rick. They still haven't. 50 seconds and counting. On fourth down and a long 4 at that. Still waiting. They may wait till the clock goes down. I don't know. I know Land can kick field goals, but I don't know how far his distance is.
True.
And so I think they need to call a timeout. Down to 7 seconds on the play clock. Down to 4.
3, 2, 1.
And then they do call timeout.
Okay.
With 19 seconds to go in regulation. Actually 18 now. Another one clicked off there. Fourth down and about 5. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not sure. But we do know the Tigers call timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. It's Tiger Football on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Tigers took the timeout. It's fourth down. And by the way, the timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer of American Family Insurance. And again, if you have a question or two about the right types of insurance, he's in the Crossroads, 1104 South Main. He'll be more than happy to sit down and talk with you. All right, fourth down. Tigers need a first down to continue this drive, but there's not much time left. Tigers moved. Case of Malone moved early.
Yep.
Willow Springs moved, but Case of Malone moved out.
Yeah.
And that's going to cost Salem 5. Salem had been penalty-free this entire second half until that.
Make it a lot tougher now, stand with 4th and 10.
Yep. So Tigers stay in a double wing formation, and now a timeout's going to be called by Salem again. Well, you kind of burned too much time the first time, in my opinion, and then waited till the very last second to do it, so you let a good extra 30 seconds go off. I don't know what the strategy is here to get the first down and make one maybe throw in the end zone. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
And remember, in high school football, first down does stop the clock.
Yep.
I want to remind everybody of that. So with a timeout being taken with 18 seconds left, we'll take a 30-second break and come back. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let's see if the Tigers can go here. 4th down. They need 10. 18 seconds left. Back to throw, Ragsdale. Fires the ball down the middle of the field. Caught. And it's good for a first down. Sapaw's still going down, and he's still down around the goal line with 8 seconds left, but Salem has no timeouts.
They got to get up and snap it. Now they're going to say he fumbled it? No, I don't think so.
Yes, they are. They're going to say he fumbled the ball at the 5-yard line. Pass is complete. Sapon takes it down, keeps moving, gets inside the 5, and yeah, he swung the ball out, Rick, and it came out.
Okay.
So fumble with 7 seconds left, and look for a hook and ladder here.
Be careful here, yeah. See, do we count that as a completed pass?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then
gain of 16.
16.
Maybe it might even be 17 by the time they threw it down, Rick, but 7 seconds on the clock in regulation. Willow could take a knee here. I don't think they will. They do, though. They take a knee, and we're going to go in overtime. Well.
Wow, Stan.
12-12 our score. And we will have overtime in this SCA contest between Salem and Willow Springs. Ricky, I didn't quite see it coming. That's a heck of a play to pass to Sapaw's. Perfect pass.
Yeah.
Not knowing if we have a kicker or not. I mean, Sapaw could have gone down right there, stopping the clock. And they'd have to come out and you'd have to spike it.
Yeah.
I just don't know, because the Tigers haven't been in this position, Rick. I just don't know if they're ready to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they aren't.
Yeah, he could have given himself up, like you say. He had the first down, and like I say, I mean, but I know what Gavin's looking. He's looking to score.
Right, absolutely.
And and like I say, then he's not used to carrying the ball, and that's in that situation. But that was a nice job, a nice catch for Gavin. We just like to say lost it at the 5.
But in the situation, Rick, why Salem let the clock run down so much in that drive? You're kind of taking yourself out of your momentum.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a tie ball game here with no time remaining on the clock. So it should go into overtime where each team will possess the ball, I believe, at the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
You can get first downs.
Yeah. Will be no running clock, no nothing. Run. Yeah, no clock will run.
They will toss a coin. They should have determined who gets the ball first and what goal they want to defend.
Yeah, which way they want to go. You're right.
We'll just see if that happens.
Yeah. True.
I mean, the officials are taking an awful long time to determine this is going to go in overtime, because I think we've already made that determination.
True.
It has to do it because you can't have a tie. So, again, interesting game. 16 first downs for Willow Springs, 10 of them actually 11 for Salem. 61 yards in penalties for Salem Tigers. 40 for the Bears. And a fumble and an interception by Salem tonight. Actually, 2 fumbles. And the last one, a Sapaw fumble with 7 seconds left at the 5-yard line. So the captains will meet, talk about the coin toss. And we're going to play overtime.
We're going to play a little extra time here, Stan.
Yeah, don't get paid any more for it, but we're going to play extra time anyway.
Yeah.
So the Bears and the Tigers.
Come back
this
out
is
for
really a game that both teams need to have.
Yeah, true.
Willow with a 3-2 record. Salem with that 1-4. Salem really needs this win But so I think for the program, so do the Bears. So both the programs really need this win tonight. But excellent. Let's look on the bright side of all of what happened here, Rick. The Bears led in the first half pretty much all the way through. They dominated. Tigers pretty well dominated most of the second half.
Yeah.
Salem was driving for that.
Total switch around in the two halves.
You're right.
Yeah.
Salem going for that game-winning touchdown at the last minute, then fumbled the ball. That's a big break for the Willow Springs Bears.
Yeah.
Don't know if Salem could have gotten down there and spiked the ball fast enough. But these officials are not very fast.
No, they're not going to get down there and spot that real quick. Yeah.
So they flipped the coin. I think they lost it in the chalk.
Yeah.
So as we get ready to determine where we're going to play this overtime.
I didn't see much of a signal, Stan.
I haven't either.
Who's going to go first?
Well, it looks like they're going to go to the south end of the field. That I do know.
Yeah.
But who's going first, Rick? I really never saw a
No, he
sign.
never did give a signal of who actually won the toss and what they decided to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. I just first it looked like they lost the coin in the white paw. I really was going to search it down there.
Let me find another one.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like Salem may go on defense, Stan.
Yeah, it does look that way. All right, so the Tigers will be on defense first.
Yeah. Like you say, it was big.
You have 4 downs, and you can't get first downs.
You can get first downs, yeah.
You can kick a field goal.
Yeah, you can. Well, not.
So now is it Salem on the offense? Well, I guess they are.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're going to take the ball first. Yeah, we're going to go on offense first. They had me confused because we knew they was going that way, but
we just knew to go going to the south.
Yeah. Okay, now we got it, Stan. Salem is going to go first.
So the Tigers are on offense. Again, this is overtime.
It'll keep going until somebody wins this, Stan.
And yes, if both teams score and stays tied after both teams get the opportunity to have the ball, we keep going.
Do it again.
If both teams fail to score, we'll keep going. And if one team wants to kick a field goal and the other team kicks or gets a touchdown,
it's over.
Now a defensive score automatically ends the game.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So fumble recovery, interception returned. Still seems to be some confusion about the placement of the ball. And I always thought it was the 25-yard line. Are they short a player?
No, there we go. We're going to take.
Okay, so coming in was Scarborough.
Scarborough coming in.
Okay. I think we're ready.
I think so, Stan.
Our score, 12-12. We are in overtime. Salem will have the ball first. All right, let's see what they can do.
Here we go, Stan.
Tigers go in that tight double wing formation. Hand off to Land. Land gets down to the 20-yard line. Gain of about 5. Well, we're going to mark.
Wow.
They have really been marking the ball weird here, Rick.
Wow.
A gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. I have really been amazed by the spotting tonight. It's not been where I see the guy go down and hit his knee.
True.
All right, 2nd and 7. Ragsdale under center, turns, gives us one off to May. May cut back through the middle, bounces to the outside, gets taken down. He's about 2 yards shy of a first down. We'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, I thought if he could have bounced that out to the outside stand.
I think he got his feet crossed, Rick, when he bounced off that tackle.
I think he did too.
And again, the spot is not a good one for the Salem Tigers. It's down to 18. Brings up a 3rd and 3. That should have been probably closer to the 17. Again, people say, what's 1 yard? 1 yard is difference between night and day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You are in 4-down territory. But if you don't score, all the Bears have to do is get a field goal. Hand off to Land. Land again up the middle. Goes forward to about the 16. He'll be short of the first down and bring up 4th and 1. This is 4th down.
Salem's got to get a first down here, Stan, or like you say, the ball turned over on goes back to
Play clock is running at 26 seconds. Tigers need to hustle it up a little bit because they do not show timeouts on the clock for Salem at all. 4th down and a yard. Tigers need a yard to get a first down. Ragsdale to Land. Land through the middle has the first down and more. Down to the 13, a gain of 4, almost 5 yards, and a first down, and he comes up limping again.
Yeah, he does.
Tigers are kind of exhausting their backs here. Silas DuBois is injured a little bit. He's on the sidelines.
Yeah, he hasn't come back yet.
Well, he had those cramps, Rick. I doubt if he will be back.
True.
Mainland still in. So is Casey Malone in the backfield. Hand off to May. May trying to get through the middle. May still on his feet. Gets inside the 10 to about the 8, maybe the 9. We'll see.
Give him about 5, Stan.
Give him about 5, Rick.
Okay.
Second down, we'll call it 5. Again, we are in overtime.
Still working on it. I'd say that's Silas over there, Stan.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
And cramps are still there, Stan. They're hard to get out. They're hard to get out. Yeah. Especially on a kind of a, I mean, I know it's cool, but it's still kind of a warm evening.
Play clock down to 10. Salem's got to hustle it up a little bit here. Very slow at getting out of that huddle. In motion. Hand that ball off to May. May falls down. That did not help the Salem Tiger cause. They were very slow at getting that play in and very slow getting up to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 now. They lose a yard.
Too slow.
And then they try to hustle it up at the very last second. You can't do that.
Can't do that, yeah.
Get in there, get that play ready to go, and get
up
going.
there and let's go. Yeah.
You've got the momentum on your side. I know they're probably getting a little tired, Rick, and we all know it, but man, this is a chance to get a win. You don't let a little thing like tiredness get in your way. May, Malone, and Land in the backfield. They flip the pass out. Caught! Touchdown!
Titus
Salem
White.
Tigers, the Titus White on the tight end slant. From 13 yards out. White from Ragsdale, and that caught Willow totally by surprise.
Yeah, totally surprised him there.
And the Salem Tigers have an 18-12 lead.
They can go for 2.
And they're going to go for 2 here. And with their kicker, it behooves Salem to get it.
Yeah.
Ragsdale wants to throw, loops it out, and is caught for 2 by Deason. The 2-point conversion is good on just a little fade to Deason. And the Tigers have a 20-12 lead.
Nice play, nice catch, Stan. He just kind of lofted that up and let Deason run underneath it, Stan. That was a nice job.
And the Salem Tigers have their first lead of this game, 20-12. And now they'll go on defense and try and stop this Willow Spring offense.
And they will have to score, and they will have to go for 2, Stan. You're right.
Yes, they will have to do exactly what Salem did.
Yeah.
20-12, Salem on top. We are in overtime. If you're just tuning in, Willow Springs had a 12-0 lead in the first half. Salem Tigers scored 12 points in the second half. And here we are in overtime. Salem Tigers have just scored on a pass, 13-yard pass to White from Ragsdale. My W looks really bad there for White. And a 2-point conversion to pass to Decent. Lead for the Bears, back to throw. Fires that ball out, and the ball is almost intercepted.
Oh.
Tigers had a chance there. Sapah almost had it. Trying just a real quick down and out, and Sapah read it. Had his hands on it, just couldn't hang on to it. Trying to get it out to McCune. 2nd down 10.
Get them big paws on it and bring it in, Sam.
And he could have taken, if he'd have caught that ball, he could have taken a pick 6.
Yeah.
Could have. Don't have to.
Didn't have to. You could just, like you say,
Just
stick
go
a knee
down.
and we're done. Yep.
Second down 10. Keeping the ball is Lee, trying to get to the outside. Gets around one Tiger player. Trying to turn upfield. He'll go out of bounds. Pushed out by Deason after a gain of about 5. I think they're going to give him 4.
Okay.
Third down and 7, or 6. Ball the 21-yard line. This is overtime. You have 4 downs to get a first down. And you have as many downs as it takes to get in the end zone, but you got to still do it within the time frame allowed. So you can have penalties and everything else, have 15 different first downs.
Yeah,
As long as 25 yards, it can happen.
That's right, you can.
But anyway, third down. This is a big down right here.
Yeah.
Third down and 6. Lee has it, wants to roll. Trying to get away, flips that ball back. Take it down for a loss.
Nice job. Silas is back.
Yeah, Silas came in, and he helped get in there and get that one down.
Wow.
A pitch back outside to number 25. Ezekiel, we call him that because there's 2 Galloways, and a loss back to the original line of scrimmage to 25. That's a loss of 4. It'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Bears.
Wow.
That option play was a little slow.
Slow, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then the flip back to
Tigers had a lot of pressure, I will say that, Stan.
Right.
They were coming.
To Ezekiel was not good.
No.
And he had to turn and try and spin. And in doing so, the Tigers got in there. And a timeout called by the Willow Springs Bears. 20-12, Salem Tigers on top. This timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Jonas Schaefer, your agent, 573-5165. Remember, good drivers and senior discounts, they can all be bundled together to help you save, including your house and auto insurance. Call them, 573-795165. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Welcome back. Salem High School football field. Stan Stevens, Rick Hoyt, and the KSMO Media team. This is overtime. Salem scored in their overtime opportunity, and they got the 2-point conversion. The Bears are now faced with a 4th and 10 after a sack on Galloway by the Tigers. We had 3 of the Tigers in there. That was a heck of a defensive
That was a nice job of the
push.
defense to come up and make them stop.
All right, the Bears have to get at least a first down on this. They go trips to the left. Lee has it, looking deep to the left side, fires the ball deep down the middle, and the ball is caught and dropped.
Okay.
Incomplete.
Stan.
Incomplete. And the Salem Tigers win it. Going up, I thought he actually had it.
I did too, but I think they got a shove at the end, and I could not see, Stan, who made the shove at the end.
Was Galloway, and maybe when they hit the ground, Rick, the ball came loose. All I know is Galloway went up, and he's a tall kid.
Yeah.
He got up, it was Ball that came up, and then when he came down, and he got hit.
Silas come over from the other side, too, Stan, and knocked that ball out of there, I believe.
I'm sorry, I thought it was actually Galloway, but it was Ball, and Ball loses the ball on his way down. And the Salem Tigers, in overtime, defeat the Willow Springs Bears by a final score of 20-12. And this, Rick?
20, yep.
20-12.
12. Golly.
There's a Bear down on the field.
Oh.
And the Tigers celebration will have to hold off a little bit until they check him out. But I'm going to tell you, Rick, this was a huge win for the Salem Tigers in more ways than one. For not only getting the win, obviously they needed that win for the program, but also to come back in the second half the way they did and then go into overtime. So, and then be able to hang on and win this game over the Willow Springs Bears in SCA play. And the Tigers now 2 wins on the season after a player for the Bears, McCune, was down. He's back up, and now the fans all come on the field to celebrate the Salem Tiger win, their second of the year, as they beat the Bears 20-12. Rick, when you look back at this game, I know Tigers have no chance of winning the SCA Conference. We already know that. We already got 3 losses. There's no way that can happen, even if we win our last 3 games. That just can't happen. But the one thing that can happen is get the momentum from this win and take it into next week against Mountain Grove. And we still know the chances of beating Mountain Grove in our senior night are going to be tough.
True.
But if you play a good game, and the way they came out and changed their attitude, changed their approach in the second half, played good defense, played some solid offense.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes those upsets happen.
Hey, you never know until you play the game.
That's why you play the game.
That's why you play the game.
So let's just see what the Salem Tigers can do. 6 points in each quarter by each team. 6 and 6 for the Bears in the first half, 6 and 6 for the Salem Tigers in the second. And then in overtime, the Tigers got 8, and they win it 20-12. Do you need me to add that up, sir?
Yeah.
I'll do it. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a 4-minute break and come back, and we got extra stats to add up, and we'll get those to you when we return in 4 minutes. It's Salem Tigers winning it over the Bears 20-12 in homecoming, and we'll be back in 4 minutes. Tiger football on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
And we welcome you back to the Salem High School football field as students, parents on this homecoming night are out there celebrating with the Salem Tigers as they are celebrating a win tonight, an overtime win. And Rick, I can't remember the last time we've had an overtime game, but I think it was in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, you were talking about that earlier. I'm like you. I cannot remember the last time we were in a overtime game. Yeah.
Well, as we return again, the Bears, who came in with a 3-2 record, really played a good game. They had dominated the first half. We talked about that. Salem Tigers had an excellent comeback in the second half. Took that overtime win. The tight end slant pass. We always kind of like that pass because nobody still expects it from the Salem Tigers. But then a nice little just fade pass over to Deason. That was a very nice touch on that ball by Ragsdale. And, I mean, Deason was the only one out there, and he had all the time in the world to catch it, and he did. That two-point conversion really put extra pressure on the Bears because they're going to have to not only score, then have to get the two-point conversion. So, overtime football, that's what gives you the gray hairs, right? Let's do it to ask Coach Myers about that. But anyway, take the win any way you can get it. And the Tigers win it tonight 20-12. And again, it's homecoming night, a big celebration on the field for Salem Tiger fans. And of course, it's still been not the year we expected. Still too many turnovers, Rick. 3 more tonight.
Yeah, 3 more turnovers tonight.
But again, the Tigers this time didn't cave on every turnover. They did not. They scored on the first one.
Yep.
They did not score on any others.
Yep.
And that's it. Well, they did. They scored on both 2 turnovers of the 3 they scored on.
Yeah, they did. And that's that was you talk about 2 different halves, Stan. We had 2 completely different halves in this contest here tonight, didn't we? Wow.
We sure did. Let's talk a little bit about some of those stats, Rick. It's been a long night here at the high school football field. I'm sure people will be interested to hear how close this game was.
Yeah, we'll start out, Stan, as Mr. Caden Lee, Stan, put the ball up 20 times, Stan. He completed 12 of those passes for 112 yards of passing on the night.
And most of that came in the first half.
Yeah, like you say, most of it was the first half, and like you say, come back and had a couple of completions in the second half, and that was it. So yeah, I gotta hand it to the Salem Tiger defense tonight in the second half.
Secondary played a lot better, and they were really much tighter on their receivers. We saw Silas Du Bois with a nice tip, that pass at the end in the end zone. Ricky got knocked away. 3 Tigers were converging on ball as he went up for the ball and knocked it away. Again, just some good defense.
Good defense, like you're saying. Some good defensive help.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So in the rushing tonight, Stan, for Willow Springs Bears, their leading carrier is going to be Mr. Galloway, Stan. He had 16 carries for 50 yards. Caden Lee, Stan, had 15 carries for 46 yards, and which I thought we might see a little bit more of Mr. Scarborough, Stan. He had 1 carry for 2 yards, so they ended up with 98 yards rushing, 112 in the air, 210 total yards on the night.
And I was a little surprised at that too, Rick. He was in there, and they really
he was not used at all.
And he's one of their big backs.
Yeah,
I was kind of, and maybe he got beat up a little bit last week. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe like to say maybe he's hurt. Maybe he was just a decoy for tonight. But like to say, I really thought we'd see more carries out of him tonight.
And Lee ran the ball quite a bit early on in the game.
Yeah.
Noticed he wasn't doing that in the second half.
No, he did not.
He didn't really want to run the ball. And again, maybe a couple of those are from the hits from our freshman super stud linebacker.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith actually just cracked him a couple times. Yeah. And we've talked about this before, Rick. You carry the ball, and you got somebody just leveling it or cleaning your clock. You're thinking twice about carrying that ball again.
I want to do this again.
Yeah,
exactly. You're exactly right. And that's, like I say, he had 10 carries in the first half, saying he only had 5 carries in the second half.
That's right.
Yeah.
And most of those were out of desperation.
Yeah. Basically, they were.
Trying to run after he tried to throw the ball, there was nothing to throw.
Nothing, true. And that's what, it's got, like I say, it's so totally different halves. And these two, whatever Coach Myers said at the halftime stand, it worked for the second half.
Well, the Tigers' defense on the rush by Willow Springs, they really started containing the outside.
Yeah.
And you saw the guys stay into the outside. The defensive ends did not get sucked in.
Yeah.
And when they did, the backs were coming up, or the linebackers were getting out there, just as Coach Myers had told me we did not do it, Ava, and allowed them to get to the outside. This time they did get out to the outside, forcing them back in, and we were able to get guys on.
And then we got some help.
And got some help.
Yeah.
And in that second half, especially, Rick, they got momentum by stopping the Bears. The Tigers scored. I mean, you talk about a group of defensive guys going back out there with a big charge underneath them.
Yeah.
That after that touchdown was scored, these guys were maniacs.
Hey, this is fun.
This is fun.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they finally got the mojo, didn't they? Yeah.
They sure did. Yeah. So Willow with 112 yards passing, 98 yards rushing, 210 total yards. They had 16 first downs in this game. That's a lot of first downs.
Wow.
Considering it's only 210 yards.
And a lot of those in the first half.
And a lot, of those were 11 in the first half.
Yeah.
So, a big bunch of them.
Big difference in the second half.
Big bunch. 1 turnover for the Bears, and that occurred then the Tigers turned it right back over, so that it didn't really affect too much. 4 penalties for 40 yards.
Wow.
And I really think there could have been a couple other penalties. We both saw a couple horse collars and stuff. Didn't get called. But I mean, sometimes you can't see it. And we actually thought it might have been the jersey being pulled. Okay, we get it.
Yeah,
does
true.
happen.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, how about for the Salem Tigers?
Yeah, let's start out with Hayden Stanley. He put the ball up 5 times tonight. He completed 3 of those passes, and like you say, those last 2 were very important for the Salem Tigers. And he ended up with 32 yards on the night for the passing. And
they came at critical times.
Very critical times, like you say. And like you say, 2 of those were, like you say, with the one on the touchdown pass and the overtime, and then the 2-point conversion that he also threw there for 3 yards there to Deason. That was half of his yardage right there.
It's a little short fade, and it was beautiful.
It was
32 yards of passing, but a touchdown out of that, and 1 interception.
Yeah, right.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. How about rushing, Rick?
Yeah, let's start out with the leading carry tonight, and I got to hand it to you, saying Silas come out and run the ball very, very hard. I thought in this second half he had 10 carries for 87 yards. Alton Maystan had 5 carries for 40 yards. Will Lanstan had 13 carries for 64 yards. Casey Malone had 4 carries for 4. And then Hayden Stan had 8 carries for a -1, and Paxton Deason Stan had 1 carry for 6 yards. So Salem ended up on the nightstand of 200 yards rushing, 32 yards in the air, 232 yards of offense on the night.
232 for Salem, 210 for Willow Springs.
That's the reason why we had an overtime game.
That's pretty close, Rick. That's
right.
really close.
That's real close.
Salem finished with 11 first downs. They did have 3 turnovers, 1 interception, 2 fumbles, and they had 6 penalties for 61 yards. Fun game. 20-12. Salem wins it in overtime. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break, and we'll wrap it up at Salem Tiger Football on KSMO Media.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem, specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276. Well, if you're wondering when the last time it was we played overtime, it was against Versailles. What year was that, Rick? 2002? That's a long time ago, I think. Wow. Yeah, I do remember it now. I remember that game. Wow, that's been a while. Wow. Anyway, let's get to this one. Salem Tigers. Well, to be honest with you, Salem Tigers did not play a very good first half. They really did not. They fumbled the ball. They had a turnover on an interception. Willow Springs were able to take that and actually scored their first touchdown at the 8:56 mark on a Lee run to the corner of the end zone, 12 yards out, and point after his miss was 6-0. Tigers got a chance to get their offense going, but it just didn't. And then the defense started to play okay. Now, even though the Bears had a long drive, Tigers were able to shut it down. A big sack by Sapah on Lee stopped that one. Tigers, though, couldn't get anything going. They punted the ball back to Willow Springs, who fumbled the ball. Tigers got it on the 27-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. 28-yard line right there, but on the very next play, the Salem Tigers fumbled the ball right back. And that was an Alton May fumble. And the Tigers, well, Rick, in all honesty, at that point, I watched the Willow Springs Bears just walk down the field and take the rest of the half and methodically moving the ball down the field. And then as time expired, a little flip pass from Lee to Baugh, and that was from 1 yard out. The two-point conversion was missed, and it was 12-0 at the end of the half. We have no idea what Coach Myers and the rest of the coaching staff may have said to the guys at halftime, but it was a different Salem Tiger team that came out and took on the Willow Springs Bears in the second half. The first thing that went right for the Salem Tigers was the kickoff. It bounced and went past the ball, went back to the 1 yard line, and basically picked it up, got out to the 3. But then the Tigers went offside and gave them 5 yards and allowed them to get out. But the Tigers defense stopped them right there. They were able to move up to about their 35-yard line. They punted the ball. Salem Tigers took it over at their 35. And promptly, Rick, is something we have not seen since the game with St. James back the very first week. Was and maybe out at Lynn. They actually took the ball and methodically walked the ball down the field. Some nice runs, intermixed with a little bit of option here, a little bit of gut, just gut churning runs we saw from Land and as you mentioned earlier, from Silas. We had a lot of different things going on where the Willow Springs Bears were now making some of the mistakes. We got some excellent blocks from our interior linemen, and it opened up some holes, and these guys hit them. And they were hitting them. Rick said it as we went on break. It was a difference of coming out, not just running the ball, but running with intensity. The aggressiveness of hitting that hole hard and watching Will Land just keep pushing, and getting more yardage and more yards. Will's not that big. Okay? I mean, 5'7", 155 pounds. He's carrying 3 guys.
It was determination.
With determination, absolutely. So the Tigers get it down. They get their first touchdown, the 4:40 mark of the third quarter. That is on a Land run from 7 yards out. The point after was missed. 12-6 our score. Bears got the ball back and couldn't really get their offense going. Again, move the ball a little bit. They kicked the ball again on a punt, and guess where we got the ball? 35-yard line. And guess what we did? Walked the ball down the field.
65 yards.
65 yards and scored a touchdown. And that touchdown was another Land run. Will took it 16 yards, and that was a hard run. Matter of fact, after he scored that touchdown, he came out of the game for a little while. And the two-point conversion over Salem failed, and we're tied at 12-12. That's what the 8:43 mark of the fourth quarter. The Tigers stopped the Bears again, and they got the ball back. Salem got the ball down into Bear territory. Time was running out. The pass to Gavin Sapah, he got it to the 2-yard line and just trying to get in that end zone with the ball. He ended up fumbling the ball. Time had already run out, virtually. It's down to 7 seconds left. But if they'd have started the clock, I don't know if Salem could have gotten everybody on there to clock it and then have a chance at it. But anyway, fumble the ball. and the Bears took a knee, went to overtime, and the Tigers got the ball first, and the Salem Tigers got the first down, got a big run by Land to get the first down, and then it was a beautiful tight end screen that we always talk about, the Titus White from Ragsdale. Just a nice flip, not very hard.
Second time this year we've seen
Second
that.
time, and
Yeah.
both times
Both
done
of-
for a touchdown.
Both of them for touchdowns, yeah.
So that gave the Tigers the lead in overtime, and then on the two-point conversion, which Salem very rarely ever passes on a two-point conversion, Ragsdale took the snap under center, just went back and just flared one out very nicely to Paxton Deason, who just faded out, and he was nobody near him.
Yep.
And he scored. He got that reception, 20-12 at that time. Tiger defense came up big, and especially when Lee threw it in the end zone for Ball. Ball went up. It looked like he had the ball, and then it got knocked out of his hands. And the Salem Tigers emerged with their second win. They go to 2-5 on the year, and they are 1-3 in the SCA. The Bears, they are 3-3 on the year, and they are 1-3 in the SCA.
Wow.
Salem Tigers will take on Mountain Grove next week. It's senior night, so we hope you can make it out here and support your seniors. Very, very interesting game tonight. So, Rick, how about some other scores from other SCA teams?
Yeah, let's look around the SCA tonight stand. Before I start out here with Thayer, beat Kabul tonight stand 78-0. Mountain Grove stand 35, Liberty 6, and that is a final on that game. Yeah, kind of go down here a little bit further, and we see the Ava. Also stand knocked off Houston tonight, 43-20.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So the Ava Bears might be turning their season around.
They may be kind of coming a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. After they got the win over us last time,
right.
we had 5 gifts.
Yeah.
We don't need to do that
Gotta
again.
get your confidence back, huh?
Got to get your confidence back. Absolutely. And the Salem Tigers did that tonight with a big win over the Willow Springs Bears at homecoming night. And again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on KSMO as Ms. Hogan was crowned the homecoming queen tonight.
Maggie?
Yep. And congratulations to her, and congratulations to the entire homecoming court. Really do appreciate the turnout tonight. But then, and also don't forget, though, if you can't make it to the game, we bring it to you here on KSMO Media. We know how important these games are to some people, especially who don't live in the immediate area. Rick, they can't make it.
They don't live here.
And we hope you enjoyed the contest tonight. Tigers played 2 different games. Not so good one in the first half and a very good one in the second half, and looked fantastic in overtime. They get their second win of the year as they beat the Bears by a score of 20-12. For Ben and Kenny, who do the video stuff, and they are the best in the business.
They are.
I hate to do that to them. It's going to go right to their head. But anyway, they are really the best.
They are
the best. They really do an outstanding job. And for Sally back at the station, does the great work. We thank her for that. Thank Clay Moody for coming in. He's always on our side.
That's Mr. Birthday.
It was yesterday. Oh, yeah, I knew it. And I knew about it. That was the weird thing. Sherry had told me it was Clay's birthday. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
But anyhow, yeah.
But really, without everybody doing this, we can't do it. And we, like I said, we do the easy part. We just sit there and call the game. But we hope you enjoyed it. Tigers win at 20-12. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yard sale tomorrow. Old Ironworks Day tomorrow. 155th anniversary birthday at the courthouse tomorrow. You've got the Montauk, Rose Howland Trout Derby tomorrow. Nothing going on in town, guys. You're going to be busy.
Get out, have some fun, and be careful.
Absolutely. Weather's going to be great. And so we will see you Monday from Bunker with our Lady Volleyball Tigers. We'll be down there, take on the Lady Eagles, 5 o'clock game time. And we'll be there to bring it to you here on KSMO. Start with Tiger Talk and Coach Madison Satterley. For all of our KSMO media team, you have a great evening and a great weekend, and good night from the high school football field.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors. Town and Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, United Country Salem Realty, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, American Family Insurance, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardi, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Shelter Insurance, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Prevention Consultants of Missouri, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Discount Bins, Flying W Boutique, Healthy Dent County, the City of Salem, VIP Properties, Salem Farm Equipment, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Quick Tan, and more. Four Rivers Community Health Center and Rocking G Western Trading Post. Thank you for watching tonight's game of Salem Tiger football, right here on KSMO Media.